KO debate series. We lit tonight. Y'all come through, man. Y'all know how we gonna show up and show out. See y'all all in the building.
What's going on with y'all, man? It's your boy KO. It's your boy Knockout. KO 86. Knockout Boxing. KO. Knockout. KO Boxing 86. Whatever you want, call me. I'm live. I'm here. We back. What's happening with y'all, bro? It's the last day of the year. Happy New Year's to all of y'all. Be safe tonight. Enjoy your time with your family or whoever you're going to be hanging out with. And let's wrap up 2025 in style like only we can do it. We are going to be giving the annual Knockout Awards out today. What better way to end the year than to reflect on everything that happened, close 2025 out with a bang, and get ready to go into the new year? What better way to do that than having a fun award show? I want y'all to participate. Let me know on the topics who you think should win and who your fighter is and so forth and so on. Because we going to have some fun today, man. Favorite. Let me make sure I type this. Make sure I type this. Here we go right there. Okay, cool. So I'm going to scroll. I'm going to see who all is in the building right quick. And then, hold on, I got somebody that's trying to do some crazy stuff. Let's get you on up out of there. Get you on up out of there. We don't do the trolling. We don't do the trolling. You know what I mean? I won't let you finish. I will not let you finish with the troll. Let's see who all is in the building. And let's get to it, man. Let's get the likes. Y'all know where we need to get the likes to. It's especially important on a day like today because YouTube is not going to send out the notification since this is not our normal live show. And don't worry, everybody. We'll be back to our regularly scheduled programs starting next week. But with the holidays and family and all of that, man, the schedule been a little funky, been a little jacked up. But starting on next week, we'll be back to our normal Monday, Wednesday, Thursday night routine that we do here on the channel for our live show. So, channel members, let me check something real quick while we're waiting. Let me just check something real quick. We got So there's no boxing this week, guys, ladies and gentlemen. So there'll be no betting video. There'll be no predictions this week because there are no fights scheduled for the first weekend of the year. So just want to give y'all a heads up on that. But let's run the likes up so we can get the show started and let's have a good time for the last show of 2025. We got Danetta in the building. All things Tim Carey, Andre on the money line. What up? We got Savage Bo, Big Skull. My brother D1 is in the building. All things official goblin. Okay, you're a goon, boys. A goon to a goblin. Nothing. You ain't saying nothing. What up, man? D1 came in on the other one and hit the like button too. Salute to you. Again, bro, y'all go subscribe to D1. Y'all go subscribe to the Angry White Man podcast. They over there doing their thing. Broken Dangerous, what's happening with you? Salute to you. Big Braille, what's up? Tim Layton, what's up, Tim? Salute to you. Rastafari. What up? Salute, homie. Salute to everybody in the building, man. Dundrick, what's up, Dundrick? Salute, y'all. Make sure y'all run them likes up. Y'all run the likes up. What are you talking about, bro? What are you talking about, fam? What are you talking about, D1? Night Rider, what up? Oh, okay, I got you. They saying Tank gonna team up with Turkey for a spring fight with Shakur Stevenson. Tank coming to get his arse. I'm gonna listen to what Tank said, bro. Yeah, I'm gonna listen to what Tank said, bro. Tank said he gonna be loyal to Al Heyman. Tank said he coming for Pitbull in a rematch. I don't believe he's gonna give away all his leverage to go fuck with Turkey, bro. I don't think that's gonna happen. I think if that fight is gonna happen, they're gonna make Shakur come to them, bro. What up, 2 Cents Boxing? Y'all go subscribe to 2 Cents Boxing. She's gonna be doing an award show as well. She says it's gonna be the Casual Boxing Award show. Y'all go check her out over there. Go subscribe to her channel. Go subscribe to her channel over there. Joseph, what up, bro? Joseph says Turkey started a new. No, he didn't, bro. That shit is almost over with. Hey, real quick, while we getting the likes up, we got 32 people in here. Smash the like button. We ain't never live on this day at this time. So I need y'all today, man. I need y'all today. I need y'all to hit that like button. We gonna work regardless. The quality gonna be the quality regardless, but I need y'all today, man. I need y'all participation. I need y'all commenting. I need y'all hitting the like button. And also, obviously, donate to the channel. Hit the super chat, the Cash App. Show your support for the hard work and dedication. Happy holidays to everybody. I'm excited to be here with y'all. I'm excited to talk boxing with y'all for the last time in 2025. And like I was telling everybody that was here early, man, we'll be back to our regularly scheduled programs starting next week. The last 2.5 weeks been kind of crazy with the holidays. I appreciate y'all for bearing with me. But we'll be back to normal starting next week. And we're going to have 2026 going to be better for the channel than 2025 was, man. Straight up. Kadir, what up? What up, Awesomer? I see you in the building. Look, Malik Taylor, what's good? Look, bro, I want to say something about this shit right here that Joseph said. He said Turkey started a new era. Cool. Joseph, does Turkey have the most money in boxing of any promoter? Do he got like a huge war chest, Joseph? I want you to answer the question, bro. Salute to the young man, Joseph, my dog. He started a new era. All right, cool. Let me ask you something, bro. Do he got the biggest war chest in boxing? He got the most money. Okay, you want to say he not a promoter? Okay. All right, financier, whatever you want to call him. Do we got the most money? Do we got the most money to put up on fights for anybody in boxing right now? And y'all, please hit the like button. Tim Layton, I'm going to give you a wrench because if D1 calling you family, then you family to me too. I'm gonna give you a wrench, bro. There you go, Tim Layton. Welcome to the game. Speak your mind over here, dog. You ain't got to agree with me. Say whatever you want to say. He's shown he will put up a lot of money. Cool, no problem. So I got a question for you, bro. I got a question for you. How come he'll pay for Chris Eubanks versus Conor Benn? How come he'll pay for Devin Haney versus Brian Norman? How come he'll pay for Abdullah Mason versus Sam Noakes? How come he'll pay for David Benavidez versus Anthony Yard? But he ain't trying to put no money up for Jerome Boutendis versus Virgil Ortiz right now. What's going on, bro? If he's all about the fights that fans want to see, if he's all about the fights and the fans and putting on the best fights possible, why is he not putting up any money for Jerome Boutendis and Virgil Ortiz? Isaiah, what's happening with you? Lee Jackson, what's good? Bo Hunting Boxing, what's up? Just a thought. Just a thought. Just something for you to think about. We don't know that, KO. Well, I'm glad you said that. TLF Ash, I'm glad you said that, bro. We just chill. We just chatting while we waiting on the chat to fill up. You know what I mean? We're waiting on people to realize KO is live as they come in the building. 52 in here. Please smash the like button, you know. I'm glad you said that, bro. I'm so glad you said that, bro. I'm glad you said that. Now, maybe I don't know. Maybe you don't know. But can we all safely assume that Rick Marajarian, Creole the Traveler, what up? What's his name? Rick Marajarian, Virgil Ortiz's manager, Rick Marajarian. Wouldn't he know whether or not Turkey's trying to pay for that fight? I think he would know. If he would know, if y'all think he would know too, then just let me know in the chat. Because I think he would know, right? I'm not a genius or anything, but I would think the person that gets about 10 to 15% from Virgil Ortiz's purses because he's his manager and he's tasked with managing Virgil Ortiz's career, I think he would know who's putting up money for Virgil Ortiz's fight. Would y'all agree? 2 cents boxing, 2-piece. No biscuit in the super chat. First super chat today. 2 minutes, smooth brain up because in these YouTube streets. Talk to these niggas. Levon says, KO, he would know. All right, Levon, cool. Appreciate you for participating. I need y'all to participate, chat. See, it's very important. I appreciate y'all for sitting back listening. I hope y'all, you know what I mean? Hope y'all are making good plans, having fun this New Year's. But when, just so y'all know something about the algorithm, for those y'all that don't have a channel, or if you do have a channel, when you're not getting notifications sent out or you go live at a sporadic time that you're not usually live, they don't send out your notifications the way that they usually do when you go live at the times that you usually do, that the algorithm is used to you going live, so they don't drive as much traffic to your channel. And so what will get them to start driving traffic to your channel is by people commenting, people hitting the like button, people participating. That's why it's very important for y'all today to participate. So when I ask questions, I ain't just asking for my help. I need y'all for my health. I need y'all's help. So y'all participate with me. But let's look at what Ricky Marajarian had to say about Turkey Al-Sheikh. So right here in the middle of the article, yeah, and share the live, says Joseph Johnson, 100% factual, bro. Jumpy 210, what's good, bro? So Ricky Marajarian, this is what he had to say. It seems as though the money placed on the table for Ortiz-Ennis is not what Marajarian was expecting for a fight between the two best fighters in the division. In recent times, Saudi financier Turkey Al-Sheikh has been involved in funding these so-called mega fights, but neither Riyadh season or the ring have been interested in the bout between Ortiz and Ennis. Marajarian said, I'm not sure why, and I'm sure it's complicated. We are grateful to Turkey for prior opportunities. And should they not have interest here for whatever reason, we look forward to working with them in the future. I can only guess and or speculate as to why. So I won't. I like dealing in facts. So factually, he's letting you know that Turkey and them is not putting up the money for their fight. And I can't help but ask myself why. I came up with a few reasons. Y'all let me know if y'all fucking with him. Reason number one, Turkey is a petty dictator that's pissed off that Jerome Boxng didn't give him his weight. Let me shout out Zach, and I'll tell y'all what I mean by that. Shout out to my dog, Zach. And let me turn my camera on. My fault, y'all. Shout out to my dog, Zach. 5-piece. No biscuit in the super chat. He said, here's a little help. Salute. And happy holidays. Same to you and your family, bro. I hope you having good holidays. Hope you off work, but still making money and shit. I hope that everybody in here has a great New Year's, man. And happy holidays and New Year's to everybody. And if you don't celebrate that shit, I hope you still get off work and get to make some money and be with the people that you love and the people that love you, man. Did you do the awards yet? No. We're gonna get started in a minute, Cobain. We're just going through a couple of topics first. You know what I mean? We're just going through a couple of topics, man. Just cooking a little bit on this Jerome Boxng situation right now with Virgil Ortiz. So as I was saying, reason number one, Turkey a little petty motherfucker. Shout out to Writer's Block, man. Being the YouTube channel member. I appreciate you, fam. Salute to you. Now, Turkey a little petty ass dude, bro. Swoosh Life, what's good, man? Y'all see they coming in the building. Y'all run them likes up. Run them likes up. They'll come in here when they realize we live, man. So the pettiness of Turkey because Jerome Boxng didn't want to go to Riyadh season Saudi Arabia in February. Because Jerome Boxng didn't want to go to Riyadh, Saudi Arabia later on in the year. He wanted to make the fight with Virgil Ortiz here in America. And now Turkey being petty. That reason number one. Reason number two, and most importantly, I think I'm going to trust the New York Times article that I told y'all about. I think I'm going to trust what the biggest finance in the world, really, the finance block in the world, the Wall Street. A lot of sources from Wall Street that talked to the New York Times said Turkey informed them or that Saudi Arabia informed them at a big time dinner of a bunch of big time business people over in Saudi Arabia that they have a conference that Saudi Arabia hosts every year. They were told that Saudi Arabia is not doing any more investments outside of the ones they've already made in Wall Street and in finance and in technology, and that they're going to instead focus on making investments right there in their home country is Saudi Arabia. And so they ain't giving out no more money. And when you start listening to that article or reading that article, I encourage everyone to go read it if you haven't already. It's up by the New York Times. Then you start seeing, why Turkey, why he shortchanged Shakur? Why he cut Shakur pay when it was Williams Zepeda? What up, TY 007 in there bit. What up, Arena? What's up with you? Y'all smash a like as y'all come in here. And then you look at how he did David Benavidez. He just didn't have the money for Callum Smith. He just didn't have the money no more for Callum Smith. Then you look at this situation right here. This is the most sought after fight in 154 pounds, and it's not even close. This is the most in-demand fight at 154 pounds, and it's not even close, bro. And it's not even close. And he ain't got no money for this fight, but you about to pay for Keyshawn Davis versus Jermaine Ortiz, though. You got money for Shakur versus Telefimu, though. You got money for Carlos Adames versus Ammo Williams, though. But you don't want to pay for this fight, petty ass shit. And Dana White told y'all something when they announced the TKO shit that went over a lot of y'all head. Mr. Fist, what's good? Chris, what's up? He announced some shit that went over a lot of y'all head that y'all probably weren't paying attention to when he said Turkey got about 18 months worth of commitments that he got to fill. And then we going full goddamn steam ahead at TKO. That's what he got, 18 more months of commitments, and then we going full steam ahead to TKO, and our fighters are gonna have their own belt, their own system, and then they're gonna graduate to fight for the ring belt. And one thing Dana White ain't never did is lie about his business plans with what he gonna do with the shit that he running. So let that sink in. Now, Joseph is under the impression that Boxng should apologize to Turkey. Apologize to Turkey for what? Apologize to Turkey for what? For trying to look out for his own best interest? For managing his career, for not getting on his knees, bro? Nah, he shouldn't apologize to him. Because you know what? The network is on Jerome Boxng's side, bro. The network is on Jerome Boxng's side. The network, the zone, is forcing Virgil Ortiz and them to negotiate with Jerome Boxng when they don't want to. I suggest you read that entire article that I had up just a minute ago, because I only focused on the Turkey part. But if you read the whole thing, the zone is forcing Golden Boy's hand. They're forcing Golden Boy's hand, and they want this fight. And that's why Rick Marajiranian is doing goddamn interviews in the first place, bro. That's why he's running around here crying in the first place. Because they don't want that fight. Virgil team don't want that fight, bro. LaRon John, what up, bro? Is this another account, fam? LaRon, text me, bro. If you the LaRon is my homie that got my number, text me and I'll wrench this one up too. I didn't know you had another YouTube handle, but if that's you, bro, if that's your other account, text me, bro. Text me and I'll wrench this one up too. B Hayes, what up? D Willie Thomas, what up? Just shoot me a text, bro, and I'll wrench that one up, LaRon. What up with it? Brother Huey Q, what's good? D Willie Thomas, what's good, bro? Salute to all y'all. Now, people may ask, why is the zone doing this to Virgil Ortiz? Why would they be doing him like this? It's very simple to me. I think it's a very clear-cut answer to the question. They ain't been able to make no money off of Virgil Ortiz, and they've been paying for his fights for a long time now. Virgil Ortiz hasn't returned an investment that the zone has made in him through Golden Boy yet, bro. They haven't returned a single fucking investment, bro. Virgil Ortiz has been fighting dudes, getting paid a certain amount of money, and he ain't been doing live gates. He ain't been doing huge streaming numbers. And so the zone is tired of the bullshit, bro. They tired of just giving Golden Boy money, and never getting no shit back for it, bro. And now they like, nah, bro, listen. Because remember, Golden Boy's network deal is about to be done at the zone, like in the summertime, is what the reports are saying. And so now it's like, okay, y'all ain't finna just have us pay. We pay for this. Think about it, bro. Look, we pay for this nigga to fight. Let me look. Where is this box reg at, bro? Virgil Ortiz. Virgil Ortiz. Where is box reg at? Madrimal was a Riyadh season card, but they paid for Erickson Lubin. Bahacek was a Riyadh season card. That was Turkey paying for that. They paid for Thomas Delorme, Frederick Lawson, Michael McKinson, Mean Machine, right? Mo Hooker. Virgil was very inactive from 2022 to 2024. They paying for all these boy fights, and he ain't returning shit to them. So in my mind, if I'm the zone and y'all about to be out the door in August, man, fuck that, bro. Fuck that. Yo, nigga, you fighting Boots. We tired of losing money on your ass. Boxing and barbecue, what's good, homie? We tired of losing money on you, bro. That's why they are trying to force Virgil Ortiz's hand. Nigga, you're not finna just take our money for these low-level development fights or whatever, and then just walk out the door when you bigger than you ever been. Sorry, bro. You gonna fight Boxng. Now I see people saying, yo, why is Virgil and Boots such a big fight, but Virgil ain't a star like that? Sometimes fights can make you, like, for instance, Shakur Stevenson and Telefimu, they not stars, but this about to be a big fight for them. This is gonna be the most they've been paid attention to in a long ass time, right? This is gonna be the most they've been paid attention to in a long ass time. They don't make them stars or whatever, but this is gonna be the biggest moment for them, more so because of the fight, not because of the names they had going into a fight, but because they fighting each other. Jerome Boxng is making a real good name for himself, right? But he not a superstar yet. However, him fighting Virgil, people gonna be paying real close attention to that. Diehard fight fans, because when diehard fight fans get excited about it, when we run to the barbershop on Saturday, we tell all our casual fans, yo, Jerron Boxng, Virgil Ortiz, nigga, this one you need to come to the crib and check out, bro. I'm doing some barbecue. I'm gonna get some drink or whatever. You got to pull up on this one. It's the fight, because it's gonna get diehards more excited, and diehards are gonna tell they friends about that shit, and that's what's gonna make. Sometimes fights are big because of the fight. Like, bro, Boots is a star, Joseph. He not a superstar. It's different levels of fighters and it's different levels of stars, bro. That's just boxing, fam. That's how this shit go. Both of these fighters are well known to us. Are they superstars selling out arena and turning a profit? Not really, but the fight is big. So they need to make that shit happen. And the zone is like, yeah, we're going to make that shit happen. Juke, what up? What up? What up, Teach? Not yet, Teach. We about to get there, though. All right. Another thing I want to talk about as we fill up the chat room, and please hit the like button. Where we at on the likes? Let me check these likes real quick, bro. Let me check these likes one time, fam. We got 62 likes with 100 people in here. I need y'all to get the likes to 100, man. That is not a fucking category, bro. We got knockout of the year, trainer of the year, the most ducked fighter of the year, fight of the year, fighter of the year, and duck of the year, bro. Plus, I'm gonna go over my favorite moment of the year. Yeah, we're going over shit like that. I'm not doing no fucking comeback fighter, nigga. I'm not doing no comeback fighter. You tripping? I'm not doing a Bill Haney award just because Bill Haney said some shit, boy. You're gonna have to go to one of them meat riding channels for that, dog. You're gonna have to go over there to where niggas, you know what I'm saying, worship at the altar of Devin Haney, if that's what you want, where niggas give Devin Haney like 4 to 5 awards and shit. Like, that's what you're gonna have to do, bro. That's what you're gonna have to do, dog. That shit ain't gonna fly over here, nigga. We want credibility in our awards, fam. We want credibility in our awards, dog. You know what I'm saying? We want credibility over here, my nigga. I'm not finna be giving fake ass. I'm not gonna create a fucking division just to give a nigga an award. And then let's dive into that. Comeback fighter of the year for what? What'd he come back from? Niggas can't have it both ways. Since you want to talk, bro, I have time because I'm waiting on people to get the likes to 100. You know what I mean? How you win? What did he come back from? Y'all said the Ryan shit don't count. Now y'all want to count it because you want to give him an award? I thought y'all said it didn't count. Niggas always want to be contradictory and have it both ways. Like, it don't count, nigga. It was only the Osterine. It don't count. That don't count, nigga. He's still undefeated. Y'all don't want to count it when a nigga say Ryan whipped his ass. Y'all don't want to count it when niggas talk about the right hooks he got hit with, or the left hooks he got hit with, I mean. Now, all of a sudden, when y'all want to get a nigga award, now y'all remember Ryan Garcia. Nah, bro, get the fuck out of here. That's why I don't be fucking with y'all, bro. Cassandra, what's up? Miss Joette, what's up? That's why I don't be listening to y'all, bro. That's why y'all have no credibility with me, bro. You a bunch of hypocrites and contradictory and some sometimey ass niggas, man. 1 minute Ryan Garcia fight don't exist. It don't exist at all. It's erased from your memory. Then as soon as you want to try to get a nigga award, now you remember Ryan Garcia like you remember in the Alamo or some shit. Fuck that, bro. Fuck that shit, man. Nigga be like, yo, Devin couldn't get out the way of that left hook. Is he undefeated, though? Is he undefeated, though? What does his record say? What does his record say, KO? What does his record say, KO? Shit, Devin should get comeback fighter of the year, man. He came back from Ryan Garcia. You know what I mean? Bounced back, and then he came back undefeated. Like, get the fuck out of my face, bro. Y'all niggas be tripping. Y'all be bugging, bro. And then get mad at me for pointing it out. Not you, Joseph. I'm speaking, generally and shit. So, nah. We don't have that category. We don't have that category. I could get petty, though. I could do the running award of the year, nigga. I could do the make me sleepy award if you niggas want to. Like, we can make some shit up. D-Town, what up? I can make some shit up if y'all want to make some shit up, nigga. The made me the most sleepy award, nigga. The hardest performance to get through and stay awake. award, nigga. I can do some shit now. Don't get me to going now. Calm down. We got 112 people in the building. We need to get to 100 likes. Dank, what's up, homie? Happy New Year's to you and your family. Hope you enjoy yourself tonight, dog. Keyshawn Davis was talking to Ring Magazine, Max Kellerman or some shit. And he was asked specifically about Shakur Stevenson. Let me see if I can find that shit. Somebody sent it to me. Give me 1 second, bro. It's a specific snippet that I want to play, bro. Max Kellerman asked him straight up about Shakur. Let me see if I can find this shit. Find this shit. Was it this one right here? Is this it? Nah, that ain't it. By the way, while it's on my mind, I just clicked in the wrong thing. Deontay Wilder, bro. I'm a diehard Deontay Wilder fan. Deontay Wilder is my favorite heavyweight. If you've been following the channel for a long time, you know that. But, bro, sit your head down. You do not need to be trying to get in the ring with no motherfucking Alexander Usyk, bro. That's all bad. That is all. Listen to me. If you're a Deontay Wilder fan in here, listen to me, bro. I'm not going to go into too much detail because I found what I was looking for. Leave Alexander Usyk the fuck alone, bro. Deontay Wilder will be getting hit with shit he don't see the entire fucking fight. I will be rooting for him, Joseph, but he is going to get fucked up. I'm an Alexander Usyk fan too. I'm a Deontay Wilder fan, like through and through. Nigga, you couldn't handle the angles in the left hand of motherfucking slow-footed Godzilla Zhang Zhang, bro. And you finna get in that bitch with Usyk? Nigga, sit down. Sit your ass down, bro. That shit going like 3 rounds max, fam. I'm going to a prop bet and I'm picking the under on 7 rounds and I'm putting all my money on that shit if that shit happens. Sit down somewhere, bro. And Usyk just trying to hit a lick. Usyk, you wrong as hell for that shit, man. Bro, he gonna like Usyk, number one, Usyk start fast. And Usyk fuck around and faint and get the reaction that he want. He fuck around and faint and see that you fucking, you know what I mean? Can't deal with that shit, bro. He gonna jump on you. Look at what he did to Daniel Dubois, bro. Look at what he did to Daniel Dubois, bro. He gonna fuck around getting that bitch and realize Wilder ain't got no feet. Realize he's slow. He naturally is a horrible matchup because Wilder ain't got no jab. And all the angles that Usyk like to use, they take him away from Deontay Wilder's right hand, bro. Because Usyk is southpaw in an open stance matchup. So this is me as a southpaw. If I'm dipping, if I'm doing all this shit, and I'm trying to get my straight left off, the orthodox fighter right hand coming from this way, I'm automatically, every move I make, I'm getting my head off the line naturally. I'm getting my shit off the line naturally to get away from that nigga. Man, hell nah, bro. Hell nah. Wilder ain't got no left hand either. Nah, fam. Nah, fam. Rozilla, bro, I'm dead ass. About 3 to 5 rounds, bro. Because Wilder ain't got no chin either. It ain't like Usyk got to hit him hard. He just got to hit him with some shit he don't see. How long you think it's going to take for that to happen? And then Usyk is very coy, bro. That's the other thing. He'll be all respectful. He'll talk good about Wilder, bro. He'll be respectful doing the goddamn build up to the fight. You may even think the nigga scared doing the build up to the fight. Then as soon as he get into that ring, bro, he gonna try to take full advantage and knock that boy head off his shoulder, man. Hell no. Nah, nigga, please. You won't bet nothing. And then here's the thing, bro. Real quick, I'm finna look at like dog. We all know how good Usyk is, right? We all know how good Usyk is, bro. We all do. We all know how good he is, bro. But when show y'all my dog real quick, bro. Deontay, man. Yo. When your experience is this, bro, think about it, fam. Fought this Terrell dude. Zaylee Zhang, Southpaw, knocked you the fuck out. Right? Luis Ortiz, Southpaw, was out boxing you in this fight till you knocked him out. And then before that, he hurt you and he was out boxing you in this fight too. Before he knocked you out, before you knocked him out, bro. You gonna be getting outboxed and beat up by Alexander Usyk. He is a better fighter than both of them, a better Southpaw than both of them. He gives a whole different meaning to what a fighting a Southpaw is than both of them do, bro. Stay the fuck away from him, Deontay, please, bro. I know you want your money and shit, but boy, that's a highlight reel knockout for Alexander Usyk, in my opinion, fam. Straight up. But this is what I was talking about with Keyshawn, bro. Let me play this for y'all in case y'all ain't heard it yet. It's only 30 seconds, bro.
But if Shakur beats Teo, and he is favored to do so, he's the 140-pound champ. And if he stays there for a minute, and that's your division, when the dust settles, if you two are the best dudes, what are you going to do?
I mean, I'm going to tell you like this, Max. Look, I'm 26 years old. I see the boxing landscape. I understand Shakur will be 140 champ, and that's my division. I feel like boxing is my division. I feel like I can really do whatever I want to do, and I know what I want to do after I beat Jermaine. I want to go to 147 and get a 147 title.
So, couple things with that right there, bro. Number one, these niggas, man, what's up with these one-stop shop ass niggas? What's up with these one-stop shop, stop right here, then I'm going up? Like, these niggas really be killing themselves to make weight, bro. They really be fighting 2, 3, 4 weight classes sometime below where they should be fighting. You gonna fight one fight at 140, and then you moving up? So you letting me know your ass probably walking around 160, 165, nigga. You Timu Devin out there, big boy. You Timu Debo, bro. You already let that be known. So you ain't trying to get no belt. You ain't trying to get no belt. You ain't trying to do nothing. B. Hayes, I'm not trying to hear none of that shit. How he been blackballed, but they made him number 1 in the WBO at the same time? Sit down, bro. Sit down, B. Hayes. I know what it is with you, bro. I understand, fam. You been getting blackballed since motherfucking nigga. How you getting blackballed, but they make you number 1 in a goddamn division at the same time when you dropped your belts and had to get pulled from the motherfucking fight, but you get to be number 1 contender in a 140-pound division? Fuck out of here, man. Keyshawn at this goddamn 140, but I will say this though. What I like about, man, that fake ass retirement. Shut up, B. Hayes. Stop, bro. You know I got love for you. That fake ass retirement, bro. That nigga was retired for 1.2 seconds. That nigga was retired for about as long as it takes Bijan Robinson to run the goddamn 40-yard dash. That nigga was retired for about as long as it takes Usain Bolt to run a 100-meter dash. Talking about this nigga retired. That nigga was retired for about as long as it takes FloJo to run her 100 back in the day. Nigga was retired for 10.4 seconds. That nigga was retired, KO. Nigga didn't even last a year. Anyway, the good thing about Keyshawn going to 147 do need some motherfucking juice, though. Don't it? Don't it, chat? Don't 147 need some damn juice? I think we can all agree on that, bro. You know what I mean? I think even if you're a Keyshawn fan, if you're not a Keyshawn fan, if you like my takes or don't like my takes, if you think I hate Devin or whatever the fuck you want to say about me, bruh, I think we can all agree to a man or woman in here, every man and every woman in here, I think we can all agree Keyshawn Davis going to 147 would be good for the sport of boxing. Because 147 is garbage, nigga. The biggest names in the divisions is undercard fighters, bro. Think about it. Think about it. What 147-pound champion? When was the last time one of the 147-pound champions was the main event on some shit? I'll answer it. Mario Barrios when he fought Manny Pacquiao. Yeah, that division trash. So Keyshawn going to 147. I'm happy that will be a move because the division needs some juice. Now, this Shakur Stevenson little brother shit, man. This willingness to move your career based on what Shakur Stevenson wants to do is straight fugazi shit. Okay? And to further solidify what I'm saying, I believe wholeheartedly, this is my opinion, bro. If Shakur decide he want to go to 147, I think Keyshawn be like, I want to go to 154. What I really want to do, I want to go up to 154 after this fight. This nigga is moving his career based on Shakur Stevenson, bro, in my opinion. Y'all not going to get me to believe nothing else. This nigga is getting on his undercards. He's signing to his management company. He probably helping this nigga train for Telefimu. I wouldn't be surprised if Wally Moses ain't in this nigga corner. If he didn't drop Bomac and we gonna find out Wally Moses is his trainer. Maybe you know B. Hayes. Who the fuck is training Keyshawn now? Maybe my brother B. Hayes can help me out. B. Hayes, who the fuck is Keyshawn Davis' trainer now, bro? We got 126 in the building. Somebody let me know when we get to 100 likes. Shout out to Juke, 10 piece. No biscuit in the super. Nigga, you joking. You joking, nigga. Bro, you are joking with me right now. This nigga left Bomac for Wally Moses, bro. Bro, you playing. You are playing. You're joking, bro. Bro, you joking with me, fam. Can somebody verify this shit? D1 say, bruh, if Jay Prince, let's start here. If Jay Prince has an opportunity to look out for the best interest of Shakur Stevenson or Keyshawn Davis, who y'all think he gonna look out for? Let's start right there. If Jay Prince has an opportunity to do something in the best interest of Shakur or the best interest of Keyshawn, who you think he gonna act on behalf of? Second question. In the gym, training, getting in work, prepping for a fight, who you think Wally Moses is going to be catering to the most? You think he going to be looking out for his grandbaby? Or you think he going to be putting the time into Keyshawn, bro? Nigga, this shit crazy. Bro, just give Shakur, just let Shakur be your manager, bro. Just let Shakur be your manager, bro. Shout out to Juke with the 10 piece in the super chat, though. She say the reason they moving up every other Thursday is because 90% of the lightweights were welterweights who didn't want to fight other welterweights. It's why I never gave full credit. It's ruining the sport. I couldn't agree more. And my problem is, and I keep saying this, Jupe, I know you heard me say it before, but in case somebody in here haven't heard me say this shit, that be my problem with stupid ass fight fans, right? The person that is trying to make people fight at their same size with like a catch weight or a rehydration clause to even the playing field, that person is called a coward. But the nigga that cuts 30 pounds to try to make weight so they can have a size advantage the night of the fight, boxing fans are inclined to call that person a warrior. It's fucking, it's the most ridiculous, stupidest shit that I've ever heard of, or one of, I should say. Right? The person that's trying to level the playing field and make it to where you get to see fighters fight each other that are relatively the same size, that person's called a coward. The ones that skip weight classes and drop 25, 30 pounds to make weight so they can have an advantage on the night of the fight, those are the people that get called warriors. The shit is crazy to me. Another thing, this is a sidebar. This is me on a rant, by the way. Another thing, I had somebody come in my comment. They like, yo, matter of fact, let me see if I can find it. This just a quick, I'm finna go off on a tangent real quick. Y'all, do y'all mind? Can I go off on a tangent real quick? Can I go off on a tangent? No. I still believe that. You're 100% right. You've never heard me after a fight say, oh, well, he only won because he was a weight bully, or he only won. No, I 100% agree with you. But what I'm saying is, let's not act like it don't exist. For instance, Bam Rodriguez is a weight bully. David Benavidez is a weight bully. Teach, I don't give a fuck. You make weight, you fight them, get it cracking. But let's not act like fighters that do that aren't looking for certain advantages in the ring. That's all I'm saying, bro. But I 100% agree with what you're saying. It is, once you make weight, get it cracking. But it's also, why are you trying to make that weight for? Nigga, you walk around this much. Why the fuck you walk around 135, Bam? Why are you trying to make 115? You walk around 165 pounds, Keyshawn Davis. Why the fuck is you trying to make 135? Shakur, you 150 to 155. Why were you trying to make featherweight again? Like, we can still have those conversations, but at the same time say, yo, that's some bullshit. But let me go off on this tangent real quick, fam. I gotta go off on this shit because I seen something in my comment section. Let me find the video, bro. And this is no disrespect. It's just, it's stupid, bro. It's so dumb. Hold on, bro. I'm gonna find this shit. There we go. This shit right here. This shit right here, bro. I read this shit and it made me mad, and I had to keep myself from typing something like very fucking like aggressive, right? So this cat Jeezy Blood 6119 came into my comment section. He said, bro, we black folks. Why can't we just talk about boxing? Why talk about the bullshit that's irrelevant to us fans? We don't care about numbers, bro. I swear we don't. Mental health is real, brother. I read this shit and I got mad. The part I agree with is the mental health is real. I agree with that shit. I like, you'll never hear me disagree with that shit, but this willful fucking ignorance, bro. Right? This willful ignorance to, I just want to be stupid. I don't want to know how fights get made. I don't want to know how the business of boxing works. I don't want to know what the hell is going on. I just want to stay stupid. So please don't talk to me about shit like that. Don't talk to me about the numbers of a fight. Don't talk to me about how a fight gets made. Only in boxing do we do this dumbass shit, bro. And I don't mean to go off on a tangent, so I won't talk about it too long. But what I'm saying is, bro, in 2026, everybody that follows my channel, I want to encourage you to research, to look up shit, to figure stuff out, to not just take what people tell you at face value. So you can understand, hey, maybe I disagree with KO here. Maybe I agree with him. Oh, maybe this is where he's coming from. Oh, he is stating facts. This is the rule here. Oh, why is this dude moving like that when he's only doing these numbers? Why does he think he deserves this much money when this is what he's really bringing to the table? Like, we got to educate ourselves, bro. That comment right there was one of the dumb, like, that train of thought is one of the stupidest shits I've ever seen in my life, bro. Anyway. Okay, LaRon said that's you. All right, bro, I got you. Let me wrench this one up too. My dog just texted me and said, yeah, that's me. I bet. Shout out to Juke with the 10 piece in the super chat. She says the longest they make weight argument is why boxing sucks now. We never truly see who the best is because big guys can't stay for long, and we never settle who the best in the divisions is. That's a good point. The other thing I would say, some of your favorite fighters, maybe they better. Maybe they really do have power. Maybe they really don't have gas tank issues. Maybe they really are fast. Maybe all these gym legends that don't look as good the night of the fight, maybe it's because they cut an extreme amount of weights. What if they fight closer to their weight class? Maybe you might even have a better fighter. And then maybe some of that hype can be justified. Some of that knob gobbling can be justified because they put on the performance that justify that type of shit. Just a thought. Really great point, though. Really great point. But Keyshawn going to 147, bro, that shit would be absolutely fire. We got 133 in the building. Where are we at on the likes, y'all? Let me check the likes. I'm ready to give out some awards out this mother, man. We're at 95 likes. Can we get to 100? We got to get to 100. Hundo. Give me to 100 so we can rock. There's 140 people in here. How can we not be at 100 likes? Y'all hate watching my shit. Niggas is like, yo, I'm about to watch KO, see what awards he give out so I could try to give out some awards too. We about to give out the Knockout Awards, man. The only awards that matters. Better than the Ring Awards. Better than the ESPN Awards. The best awards on YouTube. These are the only awards that matter, man. So hit the like button. Push that button. Push that button. Anthony Shell, he not getting in the ring with Andy Cruz, bro. He not getting in the ring with Andy Cruz, bro. Miss Joel say we at 100. 100. We at 100. Hey. I want to start by telling y'all my favorite moment of the year in 2025. My most favorite moment. Oh, damn, why did it disappear like that? Fuck, what the. There we go. Favorite moment of the year, 2025. Some runner-ups. Right? Some runner-ups. Just some honorable mention. Yeah, Kiro Black, we live. We are live, brother. Salute to my dog, Kiro Black, in the building. Salute to you, bro. Hope you're having a good holidays, man. We're talking about boxing, you weed heads. D1 and Miss Joey. You know, bro. You know what, KO? It's Miss Joey. You know what, KO? I ain't gonna lie to you, KO. My favorite moment. My favorite moment was 420. I had that sativa, the indica, I had the hybrid. And I took a gummy. D1 was like, hey, my boy. Miss Joette is right, man. You know, D1 all of a sudden, he from the East Coast. Nigga got Southern when he was smoking and shit. Hey, man. Hey, KO, man. Miss Joette is right, bro. Fuck that boxing shit. 420, nigga. 420. That was my shit. Like, what the fuck? Put the blunts down, man. Smoking on that devil's lettuce, man. William Old School, what up? All right. So, some honorable mentions real quick. Honorable mention gotta be David Benavidez and what he did to David Morrell, bro. That's one of my favorite moments of the year because David Benavidez just, bro, the maturation, to do a fighter of David Morrell's ability, the way that David Benavidez did that shit, man, was crazy, right? That's one of my favorite moments. Another favorite moment that I would say, as an honorable mention, so to speak, was what was that, bro? Hold on. Was let me find it. I had it written down. Yeah, it was was when Daniel Dubois, bro. Well, no, that happened in 2024. My bad. It was Alexander Usyk. That's what it was. When Alexander Usyk knocked out Daniel Dubois, bro. That was one of my favorite moments. Rolly was a good one. Rolly beating Ryan, that was a good one. But my favorite moment of the year, my favorite moment, the most favorite moment of the year, was when my dog Abdullah Mason became champion, bro. That was my favorite of 2025, bro. Abdullah Mason becoming world champion, bro. Abdullah Mason becoming champion was my favorite moment of 2025, bro. That was my personal favorite, bro. That was my personal favorite. To watch that young man mature, put on that type of performance, and then usher into becoming a star in the sport. Favorite moment of the year, bro. Favorite fucking moment of the year. Shout out to Boxing Hacker with the 5-piece. No Biscuit in the super chat says weight bullying isn't real. The bigger you are, the harsher the weight cut. Almost nobody fights near their walk around. Even Tank can fight at 147 pounds. Easy. I'm going to go get me some water while you read that shit. I'll be right back. Now, I don't ever want to have this conversation with you again. Okay? I don't ever want to have that conversation with you again, bro. Now, moving on. Knockout of the year, bro. It's some doozies, boy. Jayo Pataya versus David Nasakia. Jayo Pataya versus David Nasakia. That was a fire-ass knockout. When Fabio Worley knocked out the dude that was outboxing him. What's his name? Well, hold on. Fabio Worley knocked out an old buddy, bro. What's that nigga name, man? Hold on. Fabio Worley was getting his fucking ears boxed off, bro. by Justice Huni. If y'all ain't see that fight, go back and watch that shit, bro. Go back and watch that shit. Justice Huni was knocking him the fuck out because was beating him up and outboxing him and shit, right? He was clearly losing. Do they got the scorecards on here? Yeah, here you go. Here you go. Look. I'll show you, bro. I'll show you. So he was losing 82 to 89, 82 to 89, 88 to 83. He was getting his ass outboxed easy, bro. And then in the 10th round, he found a punch from the guy, and he got the knockout. That was a good one. That was a good one, bro. But the knockout of the year, though, bro. The knockout of the year, bro. Got to be this one right here. I don't know who Crown is, but Crown is 100%. Brian Norman Jr. It's between that one and Jai Opataya. But what Brian Norman Jr. did to Jin Sasaki, bro, to Suzuki Kawasaki, bro, to Saki drink, bro, to whatever, like that shit there, that's knockout of the year, bro. That's like when you hit a home run and just drop the bat, nigga. You know, y'all, if y'all know anything about baseball, y'all know how Barry Bonds used to do. Barry Bonds had the coldest home run, like, swag ever, bro. Barry would just hit that bitch and drop the bat and just look at that hoe. And then pimp walk for about 5 steps. Watch that bitch go over the goddamn rail, and then he start jogging around that bitch. Yeah, that's what Brian Norman Jr. did to old Sasaki Zuwazaki, bro. Saki drink, you know what I mean? Kawasaki Ninja, cool. Kawasaki Ninja rule. That shit there, bro. Fire, bro. Fire, right? That's my knockout of the year, man. That's my knockout of the year. Brian Norman Jr. knockout of the year over Suzuki Sasaki. Honorable mention got to be the Jai Opataya, David Nakaya, David Nikia, David Nikaki Yaika, the Namaka, Chewbacca, whatever the name is, bro. That's a good honorable mention, bro. That's a good honorable mention, bro. Next up. A real good category. Performance of the year. Bro, we got some good ones. We got some good ones. You think about oh shit. My fault, y'all. There we go. You think about Bam Rodriguez and what he just did to Fernando Martinez. You think of Terrence Bud Crawford and what he did to Canelo Alvarez, bro. Obviously. Benavidez Anthony Yarde was a crazy performance. Bam Rodriguez again, what he did to Cafu, Conor Ben, and the way that he bounced back and what he did to Chris Eubanks Jr. after losing to him the first fight and then coming off of a loss, you know what I mean, and then beating him so fucking clear. Then obviously the fight with Jerome Boots-Ennis and Stanionis is a good one to think about. It was just so fucking dominant. And he just did Stanionis just trife, right? But when you think of performance of the year, you got to think about, like, who was that performance against? So we have to disqualify Stanionis and Boots because everybody expected that, right? We got to kind of disqualify Bam Rodriguez because even though he was fighting champions, he was the clear favorite in those fights, right? So to me, performance of the year, you got to give it to Terrence Bud Crawford, bro. Moving up 2 weight classes, 3 weight classes in one fucking fight. You got the doubters doubting you, right? You got all this shit going on, and then to Canelo won 1 fucking round clearly, bro. He did Canelo so dirty, bro. They couldn't even pretend like it was close. Okay? The only round Canelo won was round 5. Other than that, he got his head boxed off his shoulder the entire fucking night. And to do that to an undisputed multiple division first ballot walking Hall of Famer, the way that Terrence Crawford did, I think he had one of the best performances of the year against. I think so. Wasn't Boost this year? Am I tripping? Yeah, because he didn't. Yeah, because he didn't get the Because remember, he turned down Virgil in February and he fought Stanionis like in April or some shit. Don't make me. Now you making me think I'm tripping. I don't want to give y'all the wrong information. Yeah, Stanionis, April 12th, 2025. Yep. Truth, I'm not mad at that. Where I'm going with it though, Truth, right? Where I'm going with it, Truth, is this, bro. Puma is not nearly as good as Canelo Alvarez. And Puma is a champion in Bam Rodriguez's weight class. And Bam was expected to do that to Puma. Bud Crawford was moving up in weight, fighting a better, more accomplished fighter than what Puma is. And he wasn't expected to do that outside of like Bella Faith, who I see in the building, salute, Drink More Water, and, you know, Terrence Crawford's diehard fans. They expected that shit, but the boxing world thought it was a toss-up. So when you take a fight that's supposed to be a toss-up and you turn that shit into where niggas is like, yo, like real talk, like after the fight, you like, did Mean Machine put up a better fight than Canelo done? I say, bro, did Yuri Okus Gamboa put up a better fight than Canelo? Like, say, my nigga, did Israel Madrimov, did he put up a better fight against Bud than Canelo, my nigga? Like, when niggas is asking, like, when those are legitimate conversations, bro. When those are legitimate conversations, like, yo, did Mean Machine get that nigga like more of a run for his money? Like, was Sean Porter more competitive than this nigga? And these were niggas that was like the same size as Bud, that was in his weight class. Yeah, you got to give it to Bud, bro. And I'm and nigga, I do not like Bud Crawford, but because of the integrity of the only award show that matters, we're gonna give the awards to people that deserve them, right? We're going to give awards to people that have earned them, whether I like them or not. See, we're not going to do live shows and videos trying to convince people that Devin Haney won 18 awards this year, my nigga. We're not going to create a motherfucking standard and a motherfucking award that don't really exist just so we can try to give it to our motherfucking favorite fighter. Nigga, we don't do that over here. I'm going to give you the real shit. And performance of the year gotta be Canelo getting his ass whooped by Terrence Bud Crawford. Gotta be, bro. Now, trainer of the year. Trainer of the year, bro. Now, that's facts, Kiro Black. That's a good one, too. If you got Rolly, then nigga, hey, I'm not mad at you. But I'll go to what I just said, Kiro Black. I'm still going Bud, bro, because Ryan Garcia is not nearly as good as Canelo. Feel me? Like, no one expected Rolly to beat Ryan, but beating Ryan is much more easy than beating Canelo. Right? So I ain't mad at Rolly, though. I'm not mad at Rolly. Not mad at all. That's your award. You give your shit out. You give out your motherfucking, you know what I mean? You give out the Kiro awards, my nigga. I ain't tripping. Give out them Kiro Black awards in the chat. All you want to, my nigga. You won't get an argument from me. Them your awards, my nigga. Trainer of the year. Easy. Easiest fucking award we might give out. Oh, yeah, Gary Antoine did Ryo dirty. He beat him the fuck up. He beat Ryo the fuck up, Drew. He can be an honorable mention, too. Still, I think Terrence Crawford's level of difficulty, that moving up in weight shit, 21 pounds in 2 fights, I respect that shit. I respect that shit. Anthony Mason, you said Valiant Mason. That's not a bad pick. Valiant Mason father. Who y'all saying? Who y'all saying? You can throw Ishmael Salas in there because of his work with Rolly. That'd be a good one. But I think it's clear. I think it's clear. Nigga, no. 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 Get off your knees, Joseph. Find you a girlfriend for New Year's, bro. Your New Year's resolution need to be to get you a woman, bro. Okay? 2 Cent says Bozy. All right, shit. Did you watch the Stephen Fulton O'Shaquie Foster fight, 2 Cents? Did you? That erases everything. that erases everything he did with Boots. Did you watch Cool Boy Steph and O'Shaquie Foster? Did you watch that fight? Because I watched that fight. Shit, hey, nigga, you cannot get trainer of the year with doing with what that nigga did. Jose Benavidez Sr. No. Bomac, no. No, Bomac got fired. And this fighter didn't even make it to the ring. Keyshawn. Look, it's clear, bro. It's Robert Garcia, dog. It's Robert Garcia. Raymond Muratalla became a champion this year. Virgil Ortiz got great fucking wins this year against Madrimov and fucking Erickson Lubin. And the year that Jesse Bam Rodriguez had, like, come on, man. It's not close. It's not close. Who had a better year than that? Bam Bam winning unified twice, beat 2 motherfuckers up. 2 champions up, by the way. Raymond Muratalla became world champion, put on a demo against Zaire Abdullayev, and Virgil Ortiz knocked Erickson Lubin head off his shoulders and outboxed Israel Madrimov better than motherfucking Terrence Bud Crawford did. Robert Garcia. It's clear to me. It's clear. You give Robert that award every year. No, I don't. He's always in the running, though. He's always in the running, though, because of his stable and what they be doing, bro. How could he not be? Multiple world champions at multiple weight classes that fight different. Raymond Muratalla, counterpuncher, needs you to be first. Smooth, fluid. Jesse Bam Rodriguez, Mr. Everything, supernova talent. Virgil Ortiz, pressure fighter, power jab, coming forward, coming at you. He trains a bunch of different style of fighters, and he trains them successfully to go put on good performances against tough competition, bro. Not to mention the second tier guys he got, like Lindolfo Delgado, in position to be a 140-pound champion. If somebody's mandatory right now. How could he not be in the running, bro? How could he not be in the running, fam? How could he not be, bro? No one's name somebody that got that. If you think I'm tripping, name somebody that got that, bro. Name somebody that's doing that. And if you know anything about boxing, the lower weight classes, training those types of fighters is nothing like training the lightweights, which is nothing like training the 154 pounders, and he does it all successfully. Dundrick says Ishmael Salas. What did he do this year? Outside of Rolly, give me something else. Bomac got Terrence Bud Crawford, Joseph. Who else he got? Bud and Keyshawn was both champs. Keyshawn had one good performance, and then he shit the bed and couldn't make weight. Bud Crawford fought once and had one good performance. Jesse Bam Rodriguez beat 2 champions. Virgil Ortiz beat Madrimov, former champion, and he beat Erickson Lubin, former title contender. Raymond Muratalla beat former title contender Zaire Abdullayev and became champion himself. He got Lara. Okay. So he got Rolly, he got Lara. Erislandy Lara just beat some replacement opponent. Not his fault Janabek is a fucking drug cheat, but Erislandy Lara beat a fucking last minute replacement opponent that had already lost to Jesus Ramos, bro. He had already lost to Jesus Ramos. Rolly Romero beat Ryan Garcia. That's a good win. What did Carlos Adames do this year? Carlos Adames fought Hamza Shiraz to a draw, but I felt like he won. He should have won that fight. So Carlos Adames, Hamza Shiraz, Rolly beating Ryan Garcia, and Erislandy Lara beating a replacement opponent. Is that better than Muratalla over Abdulev, Bam over two champions, and Virgil over Madrimov and Lubin? I still take Robert Garcia, bro. Not a bad year, but I take Robert Garcia, bro. I take Robert Garcia. All right, moving on. The most ducked fighter of the year, bro. Who got ducked the most? Who is the most ducked fighter of the year? Lester fought to a draw against Mbile. But that's a good stable. You're right. I forgot about Lester Martinez. Thank you. I like Lester too. I like Lester Martinez. 168 opening up. He might can do something. The most ducked fighter of the year, bro. Oh, Drink. I'm gonna listen to it. I got the snippet where he was talking about going to 147. But I'm going to listen to the whole thing. We'll be reacting to it. The most ducked fighter of the year goes to... It's between two people. Both of them are getting ducked by an entire division. Both of them had to move up just to try to get an opportunity. But it's clear. It's clear as day. You got to have either Jerome Bootz-Ennis or David Benavidez. It's either Boots or David. Let's make their cases. Jerome Bootz-Ennis ducked by everybody at 147. And everybody under 147 didn't even think about coming to 147 until Jerome Bootz-Ennis left that motherfucker. Jerome Bootz-Ennis is being ducked by Virgil Ortiz right the fuck now. That's his case. That's his case. David Benavidez's case. Canelo Alvarez went to new heights in 2025. He went to new heights in 2025, ducking David Benavidez until David finally just had to say, fuck it then, Canelo, shit. So he getting ducked by Canelo. When you duck a motherfucker so you can fight Bud Crawford, when you like, yo, this nigga, I don't want to fight him so bad, I'll just fight Bud. When you like, nigga, look, I'll fight Bud before I get in the ring with you, nigga. Like, that's some next level shit. But then also, when you get to 175, niggas back start hurting. Niggas Bivol done had an injury for like 15 motherfucking years. Niggas whole career. As soon as David gets in the division, nigga, I need surgery, nigga. I need surgery now. This nigga's here. This nigga's here and shit. Yeah, I need surgery and shit. Callum Smith is like, yeah, nigga, Turkey, I don't give a fuck if you got $1 gazillion. Nigga, I don't care if you got $1 gazillion, gabillion, gazillion dollars, nigga. You need to go get Anthony Yarde. I'm not fighting this nigga. I am not fighting this nigga. I will not fight him. I'm not fighting this nigga. Look. My back hurt, nigga. I will fight the nigga he beat up. I'll fight David Morrell. I'm not that nigga. You got the wrong David. You got the wrong motherfucking David. Okay. Not doing it. However, this is the tiebreaker. This is the fucking tiebreaker. I'm not going. Y'all can get mad all y'all want to, but this is the goddamn tiebreaker, bro. This is the tiebreaker. The confusion. The confusion with what Jerron Boxng do and don't want. Oh, I didn't know they made an offer in February for me to fight Virgil. Oh, I just really want to be undisputed. Oh, we sent the offer to Ramos. Nigga, Jesus, no, nigga, Abel. We sent the offer to Abel. David don't got that confusion with him. David don't got his own promoter saying that, yeah, he turned this shit down like Boots do earlier in the year. Now, Boots went to Virgil, stepped to him in Dallas. He moving correctly right now. But earlier in the year, there was some fucking confusion. And it's his fault. So because of that, we got to get an award to David. Because David ain't had that shit going on. From about February to about October, it was some questions about Boots. Okay? He cleared that shit up. He cleared that shit up when he went to, like, don't get it twisted. He cleared all that shit up when he stepped into Virgil Ortiz and what he got Virgil Ortiz and them doing right now. Straight up, he cleared that shit up. But David never had them problems. And, nigga, I just can't get over a nigga asking for $200 million. $200 million to fight. But like, nigga, Canelo said, nigga, I need $200 million. $200 million and I'll fight this nigga. Sorry, bro. Boots is the boogeyman and shit now. But y'all not finna, we listen, I see y'all saying bias. It's no bias. You cannot ignore earlier in the year. I feel that. So why was Eddie Hearn saying the shit that he was saying? I hear y'all. Why was Eddie saying what he was saying about the situation though? Like, bro, Boots is fucking getting ducked by Virgil right the fuck now. But what I'm asking y'all is, why I can't give it to Benavidez, why I can't give it to Boots over Benavidez, there's no confusion with Benavidez. Eddie Hearn and them was causing a lot of confusion. Boots had to go on camera, look, if you ain't hearing from me, then don't believe the shit. It's nothing wrong with being second, though. You the second most ducked fighter. And listen, he had the greatest turnaround. Because he went from looking like he might be ducking to almost winning getting Ducked of the Year award, being the most ducked fighter. He was looking shaky in February. Y'all all know it. He turned that shit around and almost came back and won the motherfucking award. So, you know, that ain't a bad thing. Maybe, hopefully, neither one of these fighters is in this category next year because they get the fights that we want to see them get. Being in that category is not a good thing because that means you ain't getting the fights that you want and you ain't getting the fights that the fans want to see you in. And it ain't your fault. All right? Shout out to Juke 10 piece. Nobody's getting super chat. It's Boots, nigga. KO, I'm turning off. I'm going to my New Year party. KO, I'm going to my New Year party. You was on some bullshit. Your awards was good. This is the most trash, whack award show I ever seen. Says Boots, nigga. Fuck is you talking about? I gave your ass $10 to yell at you. You'll be lucky if you get another $1 out of me, nigga. She said 3 to 4 people who was draining down for an advantage finally moving up. The second he went to 154. That's a fact. I said that. And now Ortiz bucking his own network. Yeah, that's fact too. Over a fight he claimed he offered before. Ain't no confusion. Well, I gave my award out already. You want to do some fucking awards? You and 2 cents. Go over there and do the 2 cents in Jupe awards. And get that nigga your award. My award is going to David. But I will do the song for y'all. You know what I mean? Oh my God, what happened to Virgil? He ducking boots. I will do that. I will say that. But Benavidez wins the award because Benavidez didn't have no confusion. Benavidez wasn't like, yeah, nigga, we sent an offer. We sent an offer to Alvarez. Niggas like, oh, you sent the offer to Alvarez, and then Canelo come back and be like, nigga, he sent the offer to Jose Alvarez. That nigga didn't send me no offer. Like, he didn't have that happen. Boots had that happen. Boots had that happen. You know what I mean? That didn't happen with my dog David. David wasn't like, yeah, nigga, we sent an offer. We tried to fight Better Beef, and then Better Beef come out and be like, nigga, you sent the offer to Better Beef. Yeah, you sent an offer to Noah Better Beef, nigga. You didn't send one to Archer. I didn't get an offer. Sending offers to the wrong niggas and shit. We can't do that. We can't do that. We gonna get this to Benavidez. If Boots can have no confusion in 2026 and he still can't get the fights and he's showing up to niggas fights, sending offers, got the zone running around this bitch trying to force niggas to fight him. If that happens to him in 2026, he'll probably win this award going away. Kurt Hurd, what up? Let's keep it moving. Fight of the year. Fight of the year. I think the Monster Inoue Ramon Cordinez fight was a damn fun and good fight to watch. I think that the fight with Chris Eubanks Jr. and Conor Benn, the first fight, was a damn good, fun fight to watch. David versus David. That was a really fun fight to watch. And Billy versus Lester Martinez. Great fucking fight. Y'all are coming with some fights. That fight was fun as fuck. Mr. Finesse, what up? Tank versus Roach was a close-ass, controversial, fun fight to watch. Fun-ass fight to watch. But y'all know what the fight of the year is. Stop playing, bro. Stop playing. Y'all know what the fight of the year is, bro. Y'all know what the fight of the year is. Come on. Come on. Come on. Abdullah Mason versus Sam fucking Noakes. Let me tell you why over the other ones that I mentioned. Monster Inoue and Cardenas. It's hard for me to give you fight of the year, bro. Fight of the year. When a nigga didn't make it to the end, you got knocked the fuck out. You don't get to be fight of the year and somebody got knocked the fuck out. The fuck you mean? So, gotta take you over there. What was another one y'all mentioned? Lester Martinez and them Billy. That shit was way more sloppy than Abdullah and fucking Noakes. Abdullah and Noakes, they was crispy from start to finish. The technique was better. The infighting was better. The skills was more on display. And Billy and Lester, they got sloppy. They got sloppy in moments. Okay, they got sloppy in moments. Shit didn't look good. Lester Martinez start all that shit ain't look good. Okay, shit got sloppy, and it ended in a draw. Nigga, no. We need a clear fucking winner. Okay, so we throwing that one out. Benavidez versus Morrell, too fucking clear, not competitive enough. Too fucking clear, not competitive enough. There was a moment, if you know what you're looking at, Dave Morrell was like, yo, this motherfucker is a savage. I just need to make sure I can survive and make the shit look good. I just need to survive, and I need to make the shit look like I'm really not trying to survive, but I'm really trying to survive. He is fucking me the fuck up. Tank versus Roach, too fucking inactive the first 5 rounds. Like, I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry, but Watson Smith was a really good fight. I'm sorry, bro. Too fucking like the reason we were so in tune to Tank and Roach the first 5 rounds because it was Tank, bro. But if you just really just watch the first 5 rounds of that fight for what it was like, nigga, okay. Kurt versus Zapata, 2 one-sided. 2 one-sided the back half of the fight. Abdullah Mason and Sam Noakes was one-sided, and Abdullah was like beating him the fuck up, but Sam Noakes never gave up and kept trying. There was a moment in there where Williams Zapata was just like, I can't fuck with this thing. I can't fuck with this nigga. So my fight of the year is Abdullah Mason versus Sam Noakes. The activity in the fight, the skill and talent and heart displayed in the fight. I got to see blood. I got to see a motherfucker get hurt multiple times. That's the one for me. That's the one for me. Sam Noakes was the perfect fucking dance partner, bro. The perfect fucking dance partner. I can't give it to those other ones. The Tank Roach fight, too much dead spots. The Martinez and Mbile fight, I don't think they showed as much skill and talent and back and forthness of Abdullah Mason and Sam Noakes. The Monster Anyway Cardenas fight, Monster knocked him the fuck out. You can't get fight of the year when you get knocked the fuck out, because clearly Monster just knocked you the fuck out. It's over with. That's not fight of the year. And then Smith versus Buatsi, cool, really good fight. However, bro, they didn't, again, the skill, the craft that Sam Noakes and Abdullah Mason displayed just kind of, and they were more active, they younger, you know what I'm saying? They lightweight, so they faster and shit. It just was, it looked, it never got sloppy. Again, Smith and Buatsi towards the back half, they got sloppy. They got sloppy, bro. They got sloppy. What's the difference to you, KO, between Morrell and Benavidez and Mason versus Noakes? Morrell towards the end just was like, he stopped trying to win, bro. If you know what you're looking at, you'll know what I'm talking about. Towards the end of Benavidez and Morrell, it was clear that Morrell was like, I can't beat this motherfucker, but I got to at least show I ain't no bitch. I got to beat this motherfucker, but I got to at least show I ain't no bitch. Noakes never stopped trying to win. He kept trying to fight to, like, win. Morrell was like, nigga, I don't know. This nigga is just better than me. So that's the difference to me. Lester and Mbile, if you got that one, that's cool. The other thing, too, fight of the year, something else that I haven't said that I also want y'all to consider. What's at stake? Lester and Mbile was fighting to be somebody mandatory. Abdullah and Noakes was fighting for a championship. The stakes was higher, too. I think entertainment value, skill displayed, how competitive are the fighters, how much heart do they show, and then what are they fighting for? What are they fighting for? Are they fighting for a world title? Are they fighting for a unification? I think that makes it a difference too. Right? You know, great fights though. But that's my fight of the year. Let's keep it moving. Duck of the year. Duck of the year. Who are we giving the Duck of the Year award to? Obviously, you got to bring up Saul Canelo Alvarez. You got to bring up what the fuck Virgil Ortiz is doing right now. You got to bring up Shakur Stevenson right now. This is a tough award to give it to. You got Zurdo Ramirez is a good one. Timalifu is a good one. Yeah, you got to bring these guys up, but let's break it down. Let's break it down. First, Timalifu's case. Timalifu's case. His case. Africa's case. Richard Hitchens, let's start with him. He ducked Subriel Matias. He's ducking Gary Antoine Russell. Right? He's ducking Subriel Matias and Gary Antoine Russell. Clearly. 2 unification fights. Talking about they ain't got no big name. Talking about they don't bring nothing to the table. Right? So he ducking 2 champions in his own fucking division. When you think of what are some other names y'all mentioned? Canelo, obviously the money that he's asking for to fight David Benavidez and just his whole relationship in fighting David Benavidez. So you always have to include him in any conversation right now for as long as he continues to box. It's 100% true. Schofield is a great name to bring up. He's a great fucking name to bring up. The nigga faked a tummy ache, bro. He faked a tummy ache to pull out of a fight. Okay? Brian Norman Jr., that was mostly 2024, Rizilla. That was mostly 2024. That was mostly 2024. Right? Because like the 1.7 million, all that shit, that was offered last year, not this year. So we only talking about this year. Virgil is a bad fucking duck because of what he's doing with Boxng right now. I think it's clear though. I think it's clear. Because this duck is a duck unlike any other, bro. Okay? This duck is a duck unlike any other duck I have seen this year. It has to be. It has to be. Gotta be. Virgil Ortiz, bro. I've never seen a nigga whole team crash out on the fucking network because the network is trying to make them fight somebody, bro. I've never seen that before. I've never seen somebody want to not fight somebody so bad, bro. His team don't want to fight so bad, bro. Bella, because I'm a real one. This nigga, they are crashing out. They are crashing out on the whole DAZN platform, bro. Golden Boy is about to lose their network deal over Virgil not fighting fucking Jerome Boxng, bro. That's fucking wild to me. That's fucking wild to me. I ain't never heard of that shit. You like the Richardson Hitchens shit, Canelo, like you hear niggas like pricing out. You hear niggas pricing out shit. You hear niggas like negotiation between teams and, oh, I don't give a fuck about this mandatory. Oh, this nigga ain't like you. Them is classic. You know what I'm saying? Shit that we see every fucking year. We see that shit every year, bro. Every year we see niggas doing shit like that. But we don't ever see a nigga be like, openly. His team is openly like, yeah, DAZN can't force us to do shit. DAZN can't force us to do shit, nigga. We just, listen, y'all can't force us, nigga. Y'all can't force us, man. Y'all can't force, Brashley, what up? Y'all can't force us to, you know. Y'all can't force us to do this shit. Nope, nigga, we not doing it. After a nigga flew from Philly. Black hoodie mode. Nigga flew from, nigga flew from. Nigga flew from Philly, man. What the fuck? My chain little because I don't get the boxer money, but y'all get it. Flew from Philly, nigga. To your city. To your city. My city. Our city, nigga. Dallas. Stood in the ring with you. Called you out and been pressing you ever since. And these niggas kicking and screaming about to fuck up the whole business of the whole company. To not fight this nigga, man. Nah, bro. It's Virgil. It's Virgil, man. Virgil, tighten up, man. Shout out to my dog Fight Biz. 20 of them things. 20 piece. No Biscuit in the super chat. He said, Happy New Year to you and the fam, KO. Happy New Year to you and your family, too. Happy New Year to the real fans of boxing. Facts. Lil Dog Silly spent $1,500 on super chats to insult Tank, but won't even speak on Shakur hypocrisy. Fake fans like him getting exposed in 2026. Damn, you going that big dog with it like that? That crazy. That crazy. That's crazy. I ain't shit. I have never heard. I have never seen him speak on Shakur though. That is true. Not in the super chat at least. Shout out to Jupe with the 2-piece. No Biscuit in the super chat. I was going to throw tomatoes if it wasn't Virgil. I did briefly, but this is what I say, bro. I'm not believing that shit until Tank already said what he is trying to do. Okay? Nigga say he come back try to fight Pitbull. He has already said he is not fucking with Turkey. And that he is loyal to Al Haymon. Okay? So, I believe that shit when I see it. That's where I'm at with it, bro. That's where I'm at with it. That's just me. All right. Now, last award. Fighter of the year, man. Fighter of the year. Obviously, Monster Inoue is in this conversation every year, continuing to defend undisputed titles. Jesse Bam Rodriguez is in this conversation. Seems like every year because he's been on a crazy fucking run. Last year, he beat Juan Francisco Estrada. This year, he beat 2 world champions by stoppage. Right? Terrence Bud Crawford, obviously, with what he did to Canelo Alvarez, has to be in this conversation. David Benavidez, the year that he had with David Morrell and motherfucking Anthony Yard. Right? A lot of really good years in the sport of boxing this year. A lot of really good fucking years in the sport of boxing. Monster Inoue, we disqualifying you because you ain't doing shit but defending your belts. And you defended your belts against Ortiz-Ennis and motherfucker. Who you defend against? The nigga he just fought? Picasso. Ortiz-Ennis and Picasso. Yeah, you undefeated defended your undisputed titles. You remain undisputed. You run your division. And you beat MJ Akhmadaliev too. So active, fought 3 times this year, but the people you fought against 3 times. Okay. If you would have stopped everybody, like Monster's on a 2-fight non-stoppage spree, so he stopped Ortiz-Ennis, and then if he would have stopped MJ and stopped Picasso in dramatic fashion, then you could probably make a case for him. Jesse Bam Rodriguez, I think, is over Monster in a way. Because Jesse Bam Rodriguez was fighting champions and putting on performances, outboxing them up until stopping them. It's not like he was losing and then got the stoppage. He was whooping their ass. And then he fucking stopped them. Right? So he has a claim, but again, those champions, Cafu, and Fernando Martinez, they don't hold a candle to obviously Canelo Alvarez, bro. Like, you gotta give Bud Crawford that shit this year, man. You gotta give Bud Crawford. You gotta give him the fucking award, bro. He beat the best fighter of any of them. He had the highest level of difficulty moving up in weight. And it was a fucking phenomenal fucking performance, bro. Now, if you want to hold the one, he only fought 1 time this year, KO. That's why he didn't win it last year. Bud fans were trying to get me to give it to him last year off of a Madrimov win, bro. But I couldn't give it to him because Madrimov ain't enough. Like, it's fucking Madrimov. He got 10 fights. Yeah, you're a champ. You got 10 fights. That's your only fight, bro. You can't win that shit this year. But you got to give it to him for Canelo, bro. J-Man says, hell no. I got you, J-Man. Who you giving it to then, bro? Listen, I don't like Bud Crawford. I'm open to be convinced. Like, the award is not finalized yet. You know what I mean? The award is not finalized yet. I want to give it to him. Okay. I want a reason to take it away from that nigga. Okay. Give me a good reason to take it away from this nigga. I don't like that nigga winning 2 of my awards. I don't want him winning 2 of my awards. Shit. I don't want him winning 2 of my awards, man. Okay? Somebody give me a reason not to get this nigga this award now. Shit. Please. Pretty please. Drink more water will never forget this moment. Bella Faye will never forget this moment. They're going to forever make me remember that I gave this nigga 2 awards in 2025. It's going to be 2028, AKO. Hey, you remember when Bud retired and you had to get that nigga 2 awards because he was so cold? Nigga, I'm not trying to hear that shit. Somebody give me a reason not to get this nigga this award, man. Shit. Get this nigga out of here to the end, Drink. Fuck. That nigga made me do this, man. Fuck this nigga, man. Tell you why, man. Nigga, man. Shit, man. Hold up. This is why, bro. Tell you why, bro. Tell you why, man. You know what I mean? Hate this. I don't like this shit, man. You know what I mean? This nigga made me do this, man. With my gear on and shit, man.
Crawford is everything y'all said he is and everything I said he wasn't. That was a phenomenal performance. I ain't gonna hold y'all, bro. Everything y'all say about his counterpunching, everything y'all say about his timing, everything y'all said about him being too goddamn just raw athletically for Earl, that shit was true. I don't think Earl won a round, bro. It's still man down. It's still Dallas, Texas, but we give it up what credit is due. And that man put on a hell of a performance. Only thing I was right about on this fight, it don't need to be no damn rematch, bro. Earl can't beat that man, bro.
I like that nigga, man. I like it. All right. So please, can somebody please? We got 160 people here, man. Can somebody please give me a reason not to get this nigga this award, man? Please. Please. Can somebody please? Can somebody please give me? Can somebody please? I want to give it to somebody else. Somebody convince me that Cafu and Puma is better than Canelo. Can somebody please tell me? Can somebody please tell me that David Morrell win and fucking and an Anthony Yard win is fucking better than Canelo, please? Niggas, somebody make a case for Abdullah Mason, please. Make a case for Monster. That nigga did beat 3 niggas. He beat 3 niggas. Monster anyway beat 3 people this year. But you got to give it to Bud, bro. Great career. Best win, in my opinion, best win of the year. So we got to give it to Bud this year, man. I don't think nobody did enough to overtake him, bro. You got to give it to him this year. Josh with the 5-piece in the super chat. He say, KO, you don't like Bud based off the Earl negotiate. No, I think he grimy, bro. I think he's he a lying ass nigga, bro. Fight his ass off. Can fight his ass off, but it's like through the years, bro, it's kind of like what Devin Haney fans and Bill Haney do. So he'll discredit Kell Brook, but then won't credit for Kell Brook when he fuck him up. He discredits Sean Porter, but won't credit for Sean Porter when he fuck him up. You feel what I'm saying? He just a underhanded, grimy dude. Like, he didn't call Earl on the phone to be Earl's friend. He pulled a fast one on Earl. Made that nigga give away everything he worked for. Every fucking thing he worked for. He made him give that shit away on a phone call. He went around like Earl was the only nigga that he had to fight to where he had to call him directly. Like, he cow-tied to Turkey Al-Sheikh and cow-tied to Bob Arum, but when he get Al Heyman and Earl Spence, now he got to, you know what I'm saying? Like, nah, bro, I ain't fucking with it. I ain't fucking with it, bro. Never have, never will. But he can fight like a motherfucker. He can fight like a motherfucker, bro. He can fight like a motherfucker. You gotta give people what they earn. I'm gonna give him what he earned, nothing more, nothing less. I'm gonna give him what he earned, nothing more, nothing less. I don't like that shit. When you the toughest on your own, bro. When you the toughest on your own, kind and shit, like, I don't respect when you got all this love for like other people and shit. Right? But when you get to with your own, you don't fuck with them. You don't fuck with them, right? Like, nah, bro. I disagree with that, bro. I was talking about this on the video. I don't know if you saw it. This ain't got nothing to do with Bud Crawford. People say that all the time. You worth what you can negotiate. I disagree with that. So let me give you what I'm talking about, right? Let me give you what I'm talking about, right? If Shakur Stevenson is able to negotiate getting $10 million for this Team Alifu fight, and the numbers come out and everything, and the event ends up losing $8 million because they can only generate $2 million or whatever it is. Is Shakur worth that money? I think that's a bad way of, if you get it, congrats to you, right? But whether or not you're worth it is not dependent upon whether or not you can get it. It's dependent upon whether or not you can get a return on that investment that somebody made in you. So if I can get somebody to pay me $10 million, but I can only generate $1 million, was I worth getting that $10 million, or did I just get over on them? So then I'm not worth it. I wasn't worth what I negotiated. I got one over on you. I pulled a fast one on you. I got you to pay me more than I'm worth, but when I went to the market, you didn't get your money back, so I wasn't worth it. So that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, and I think, I think the fight was worth it overall, but I think Earl gave away way more than he should. Like, my nigga, I got 3 belts. I'm the bigger draw. Why the fuck are we negotiating to flip a coin to see who walk out last? Little petty shit like that, bro. Little petty shit like that. You know what I mean? Like, nah, my nigga. Like, I earned the right to walk out last. I went and got these motherfucking belts. I do the better numbers. Why the fuck is this even a conversation, my nigga? Because when niggas is the B-side to you, it ain't no conversation. You and Sean Porter weren't negotiating like, nigga, who walking out last, nigga? Let's flip a coin. But when it come to me, we got to flip a coin. But yeah, so everybody that been following the channel for a long fucking time, y'all know why I don't fuck with Bud, but this ain't the time for that. He fighter of the year, bro. I'm just answering y'all question, though. He fighter of the year, though, bro. You got to give him that shit. Let me say a couple of things, and then I'll drop the link real quick. Make sure y'all please go subscribe to the vlog. We got some New Year's content coming for y'all. Let me put this in the chat real quick for y'all. Please, please, please go subscribe to me and the wife vlog channel, The Life with the Knockouts, man. We dropping contents over there all the time. It's a fun channel to be subscribed to, man. Y'all get to see a different side of me. Hanging out with the wifey, kicking it. We got some more content coming y'all way. There you go. There you go. All right. So please subscribe to the vlog. That's first. Secondly, let's talk some boxing, bro. We got like an hour or so. Like an hour, 15 minutes. We can talk about whatever y'all want to talk about, man. Open panel, open topics. Y'all come kick it with me, man. Let's talk some boxing. If don't nobody come up here, then we'll roll out. But let's talk some boxing, man. KO Wiley Coyote over there, yeah, bro. Be getting done dirty over there, bro. Be getting done dirty over there. She be cheating like a motherfucker, but she be winning though. Salute to Miss KO. Y'all go subscribe to the vlog. Let me put this in the link, man. All right, there we go. All right. While I'm waiting on that, I guess I got time to talk about the Tank Davis shit with Turkey. Turkey out of shit. Yeah, she do, Jude. You know, that's my weak spot, my soft spot, as it should be. She be handling me up. You know what I'm saying? Doing her thing over there. Cause she be coming with shit. Like I be doing shit, right? And she'd be like, come on, let's do a video. And I don't even know what it is, so we just go in. Come on, we gotta do this challenge video. Come on. Like we did one yesterday where she put some YouTube shit on. She was like, try to keep up and say the words. I'm like, all right, bet. And I just like I don't even be knowing what the fuck be going on. Salute to her. Love my baby. Tank and Turkey. Right? Initially, here's my thoughts. Fuck Turkey with that shit, man. Why does I gave it to Brian Norman, Fresh 313. Why should somebody give me a good reason, bro? Hold on. Shout out to Gadget X the GOAT. 20 of them things. 20 of them things. 20 apiece. Bow. No Biscuit in the super chat says, thank you for representing boxing honestly. I got you. Keeping it real, speaking the truth, and using common sense when others won't. You stand for the fighters in the sport the right way. Respect always. Happy New Year, KO. Happy New Year to you and your family too, bro. I appreciate those kind words. I promise you one thing and one thing only. I'll never fucking change. I promise you one thing and one thing only, bro. I will never fucking change. 2026, I'll be doing the same shit. The topics will be different. The takes may be different. But we're going to be honest. We're going to keep it real. We're going to tell the truth. And we're going to use our common sense as we always do. Now, Tank and Turkey, right off the rip, why the fuck? What is this push? Like, maybe somebody can help me understand. And again, the link is in the chat. Anybody want to talk boxing, bro? Y'all can hit that link. We can talk boxing. I got about another hour 15. I'm just going to run through some topics that are kind of hot in boxing right now until people come up here and we can kick it. So, what's this weird push to make Tank have to go to Turkey? Make him have to do what the people who want to fight him want him to do. He's the only person I've seen in my recent memory that is pushed to do that or move that way, whether it be people starting rumors, whether it be people giving their opinion. He's the only person I see on a consistent basis that is pushed to go to give away his leverage and go to where his opponents or his opposition want him to go in order to make a fight. So Tank versus Shakur, for instance, right, is what this rumor is that Turkey's going to do this, blah, blah, blah. Why does Tank need to go to where Shakur wants him to go in order to make the fight? Why is that the push from the majority of fight fans? Just a thought. We got people that's coming up here. Darnell Schaefer, what up? Ramon Seafood, what's up, man? All right, we got some brothers coming up on this New Year's. What's up, fellas?
What up with you, KO? Salute,
what's
bro.
happening? What's
up,
happening?
famo?
Salute to everybody.
Salute. Happy New Year.
Well, who you want to go first?
Anybody, y'all go ahead, bro.
All I want to say is it ain't about what Shakur want. It ain't like Shakur. He got to do what Shakur want. He got to do what Turkey want because Turkey want to fight. Like Turkey, I know how you feel about Turkey, but at the end of the day, I'm saying Turkey want to fight. He willing to pay whatever Tank want for the fight to happen. So if you know, I don't.
Where'd you hear that at?
And I ain't just saying that Shakur just gonna outright beat T.O. because it's a 50-50 fight. You know
Hold
what
on
I'm
a
saying?
second.
So,
Hold on a second. I'm reading this.
Yeah.
I'm reading this rumor, right?
Mhm.
The room might change my mind. Listen, dog. Listen, dog. I'm gonna keep it 100. I'm gonna keep it 100 with
What
y'all.
the
Bro.
rumor say, KO? I
I'm
ain't
gonna
see
keep
the
it 100
rumor.
with y'all, bro. Listen, I'm gonna keep it 100 with y'all, bro. Tank, dog. The nigga offer you 150 million, bro. Take your ass over there, my
you
nigga.
guys better take your ass over there. That's what I'm talking about.
Hey,
That's
bro,
what I'm talking about, KO. That's what I'm talking about, KO.
Listen, dog. Cause that fight ain't gonna make 100. Nigga, they are gonna lose a shit ton of money if they pay this
That's
nigga 150
150
million.
guaranteed though.
But
That's
if
all
niggas gonna give you 150 million, bro.
Man, we going back to Allegiant, dog. We going back to Allegiant with this shit.
I do not think this shit is true. But if nigga gonna give you 150 million,
that's what I'm saying.
They
we
gonna
going
give you
back to
150
Allegiant
million. You
with
gotta
this
get them
shit.
150 M's, nigga.
How
We going
couldn't it
back to
be true if
Allegiant,
he
dog.
gave Canelo all that money? Why wouldn't he give Tank all that money? How couldn't it
Facts.
be
Turkey
true?
on Twitter
I don't
offering him
because
150 or
I don't
Tunchi?
know. Number one, I don't know if that shit is true with Canelo. Those are some rumors and reports. We never know. We never got that confirmed, bro. We never got that confirmed. What I will say though, one of the stipulations need to be make that fucking fight in the United. If they take Tank versus Shakur to Saudi Arabia, I will
No, that's
lose
not gonna happen,
But
dog.
they wouldn't do that though,
mind.
because look,
KO, can I say something
Canelo only
I
important?
will
follow.
lose my
up, Dame?
fucking mind, bro.
That's not
Hey, yo,
gonna
I'm
happen,
Canelo
sorry.
only
dog.
Y'all
fought.
all being
It's
some
gonna be
damn
here,
earthmen
dog.
right now.
But
It's
I
gonna
don't
be
think this
here.
shit is true. You know what I mean?
Can
I
y'all hear me?
don't think for
Yeah.
1 second that this shit is true. But Dean, what's up, man? Happy New Year's, fam.
Happy New Year's to y'all. I just came up here because I'm getting ready. I just came up here to say, don't be an earthman today. We not being earthmen going into 2026.
Damn.
I'm the nigga that told y'all Turkey was making fake offers to Boots, so he won't pay for Boots and Virgil, but he gonna pay 150 million to Gervonta to fight Shakur.
Talk to these niggas.
He won't pay. Remember, y'all, he said he wanted
He
Boots and
mad at
Virgil.
Boots.
Remember?
By the
He
way,
mad at Boots
Dean,
right
I
now.
don't know when you got here, but Boots forced Virgil Ortiz to win the Duck of the Year award. Just want you to know that.
I'm just getting here, KO.
I want you to know that I did give out
We
that
gotta
award to
stop
Virgil.
being Earthmen. Look with
Flatter.
your eyes. Did y'all just see that whatchamacallit just signed with Zuffa, the nigga that ducked Gervonta, what's his name? Venezuela.
Oh yeah, Rio.
Yeah.
Right.
Ryo?
Dean be on it.
Yeah,
Y'all
bro.
let me
Let me
get
get
these
some-
off to put y'all in a
No, hold on.
non-Earthman mindset.
Yeah,
I'm gonna let
bro.
you get out. Who just signed over there?
Jose Venezuela, what's his name?
Rio.
El
Rayo.
El Rayo.
El Rayo just signed with Zuffa. So let me get this straight, y'all. He about to leave boxing. He don't even want to pay for David Benavidez and Beterbiev. But he about to go pay Gervonta $100 million that he been saying he's supposed to do for 2 years now. We've been hearing this same rumor for 2 years. Don't be an earthman.
Why wouldn't he pay him?
He wants to
Why
leave
wouldn't
with a
he pay
score.
him
Wake
if
me
he
up
the
when he
star
do.
y'all
I don't
say
want
he
Hold
these
on, bro.
hypotheticals.
Why
I don't
wouldn't he
want
pay
because
him,
he
though?
said that he hold on, let me finish because I'm about to get off. Y'all can talk about it till you're blue in the
Boots
face.
not that big of a star as
Can
you
I
think
finish?
he
Can I
is. So
finish,
Let
Joseph?
him
Go
finish,
ahead,
bro. Let
bro.
him finish. I want to read these names off because I got
You
the names.
not a
Go ahead.
Shakur or you not a Shakur or Tank fan. Shut up. Let me
what?
finish. Thank you. All I'm
Jalen
saying
Hurts
is
trash.
be quiet. Your team not in the playoffs. All I'm saying is he don't want to pay for it. He's lied to y'all. He's admitted he's lied. We all want to see Boots and Virgil, right? Are we getting that? What about David Benavidez Bivol? Is we getting that? What about Beterbiev, David Benavidez? Is we getting that? Bud Crawford, Canelo rematch too. Are we getting that? Wake me up when he call Al Heyman and drop the deposit. Wake me up then. Until then, stop telling me.
You gonna be in a coma then, cause yo,
But Dean,
He's
dog,
shown.
you act like you ain't got no fights that you wanted
Yeah, that's what
from
I'm
Turkey.
saying. He's shown that he
Tell
adjusted
me
the
when
process.
Tank
Yeah,
will
don't
fight.
act like you ain't
Dean
got
hasn't
no
gotten no
fight.
fight I
Don't
wanted.
act like you ain't watched no
Dean has
Turkey
gotten
fight.
no fight that I
card.
wanted besides Beterbiev and Bivol.
Hold on, I'm gonna turn on my notifications.
I didn't ask for Devin Haney and fucking Brian Norman Jr.
Real quick. So per Dan Raphael, Zuffa has signed. Some of these I knew, but Venezuela is the one I didn't. So he signed Jose Venezuela, they signed Razbov Butayev. That's the dude that lost to Stanionis.
Yep.
Justin Villoria, Everson Garcia, Tiger Imanaga, Vito Milnicki, and Misael Rodriguez. Yeah, Zuffa about to be in the toilet, boy.
No, they got a whole bunch
But y'all
of
about to get up out of here. Happy New Year's. I just wanted to
Hey,
get
Happy
y'all
New Year,
something
Dean. Appreciate you pulling up, bro.
Yes, sir.
Enjoy yourself and be safe out there, man.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Shout out to Dean, man.
Nah, yo, KO, you do know that Vito left. He left TKO.
Where'd you hear that?
Where he going?
Somebody said he was going. I seen a report. He's not with
Cause he was with PBC, got dropped. He was with Top Rank. They let him out his contract to sign the Zuffa. Now he leaving them too.
Yeah, he left them, and I think that's why they got Ryo.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Vito,
that's a trash ass stable though. Good luck with that shit. Ryo just got his ass whooped on.
And then
Vito
Ryo
can't
ain't even
sell
that
tickets.
good.
Ain't nothing special, bro. That's why
I don't believe in Zuffa, dog.
Hey,
This
KO,
shit ain't gonna work.
Nah, bro. Listen, bro.
What
if
up,
you're in it
Joseph?
for the long haul.
All right, so Turkey proved that he had dropped the
And then
bag.
I go to D1 because he was trying to get something off too. But go ahead, Joseph.
Turkey proved that he had dropped the bag if he really wants to fight. And I feel like he been from the beginning. Tank was one of the first lightweights that he wanted to see fight. So why wouldn't he want to drop the bag on him if he proved that he had dropped it when he really wanted?
Bounce with the best fight of all of them. Why not?
Man, that fight.
I don't know if it's that he won't drop the bag, Joseph. I just think Saudi Arabia is pulling shit back right now, bro.
Yeah, bro. You guys thought they had this
like it's not Turkey money. You got to think of it like this. What makes more money, investing in Wall Street or investing in boxing? We know the answer to that question. It's Wall Street.
Well, they taking it.
But if you go read, I encourage you, young man, go read what the New York Times
article. I read that.
Yeah, and so if they're pulling back from them, you don't think they pulling back from this shit too? Yeah. Like for instance, like Dean said, and I thought it was a great point. And what I asked earlier in the show, if you were here, yo, all this money you got money for Keyshawn and Ortiz and Shakur and Team Alifu, but you can't put up the money for fucking Boots and fucking Virgil.
Hey, I think this the last year.
But like you said, KO, hold on. But like KO said, all them niggas is either ambassadors or they apologize to the nigga. He mad at Boots right now. And I said it in the chat. He gotta say sorry.
Joseph,
if he ain't saying sorry, he ain't gonna get the fight.
But it is.
Got a point with that.
It is what it is. If that's what it take to get a fight, then like you a dictator, bro.
If he had it up to if it was up to him, he would have Boots in fucking jail for doing that to him. If it was over there in Saudi, Boots would be rocked in jail for that shit.
He probably would. But if he want the money,
the
you want the big fights,
shit, bro, they're gonna be in it for the long haul. They got a deal with Paramount. They're gonna be streaming this shit to regular people, bro. Getting this shit on TV when they got all these fighter programs. All they have to do is be in it for the long haul. Outlast a couple of the superstars that are here today. This UBO shit is going to fucking work when they get it in front of the casuals. Regular TV, you don't got to pay some $45 fee to watch their. It's right there, easily accessible. If they got it for the long haul, bro, this is something the promoters and everybody should be worried about.
Hey, he was willing to pay the soccer dude $1 billion and he turned it down. So he got another $1 billion sitting there.
They got it, bro. But there's only so long
like
they got it.
They got the money, dog. Like
you think this is the only thing I would say, D1. I see what you're saying. I don't think that oil money. I don't think the Prince over there is gonna let them just keep losing money for the 5 to 10 years they would need to lose money to make that shit work, bro.
That's the thing we got going for us, and that's the only thing that makes
why I think
me
this
not
the last
say
year.
it's going to work. You know what I'm saying?
But they still trying to appeal to America too, though.
No, they
trying to make it. Yes, they are.
Okay,
That's why they make all these.
Hold on. That's
why they making all these deals with Trump. Like they make another deal every other week with this nigga Trump.
Yeah.
Like,
It don't matter if they make deals with Trump or not.
Y'all let me catch a super chat and then we're gonna go to we'll go to Juke. Shout out to Barrison McClendon with the 2-piece in the super chat says Milnicki signed with Samson. Okay, so he a PBC fighter again, then is what you're saying. Yeah. If you sign to Samson, you fighting on PBC cards. Juke, what's up? What you got for the show?
Hey, how y'all doing? So first, I just kind of had like I hear all this rumor about Turkey and this I guess offer to Tank. I don't know where that came from. It's possible. I do remember that Tank said that he is loyal to Al Heyman, and I remember they asked me if he ever worked with Turkey. He said, if Al wants to, I would. So do I think it's completely out of the realm of possibility? No. However, I just think found this rumor, the timing of it kind of convenient, because what's been circling the headlines in time, I don't know if you guys read certain publications, is about the PIF fund running low on cash because they're trying to transition from oil, and despite that, them trying to transition from oil, they still need the oil to have that's like what they're using to like put all this money out into this fund, into these different entities, sports, and what have you. And because oil is actually low, it's actually lower, and it's below the sustainable rate that they need to have all this cash flow. And so the article I just posted is from the New York Times about the Saudi cash flow problems. There's another problem they have after they bought the EA Sports, they had cash flow problems. It's just a lot of different so they're now having to stunt certain projects. And there was another article, I can't find it. Me and Key were talking about it. Me and Key Alexander was talking about it, how they are now having to cancel certain programs and it also literally stated they're not making any profit off of these fights, right? So unless this is the last big push, and they're just draining everything, because I think that they intended for them to get their legislation changed so they can start paying these fighters less quicker than what I think it's not happening as fast as they needed it to, because this is not going to be sustainable. So if they want to give away $150 million to Tank while they're already has a cash flow problem, I don't know. I mean, so now everybody's talking about Tank, and it's kind of taking it away from the cash flow problems they're having. So that's why I say it's convenient. So again, unless it's like the last big push to get him because they need him, because you see what happened with Canelo, he lost, but not only that, he's been slowly disappeared, right? So now he's gonna be in a pickle because he got away from his American market a little bit, except for that last fight, but still, we saw this was the worst Cinco de Mayo that I can remember since I've been watching.
Yeah, that shit was trash.
Absolute worst. And
that shit was trash.
He's really warning the market intentionally because he needs it to be low. He needs the value lowered for everyone in order for him to absorb it. He can't do it at the current price. So he wants fighters so he can devalue them. And I keep telling people that. People keep thinking, but they're getting paid. Yeah, for now. And they don't see it. That's why you see Bud got up out. He got his money and got up out. And I don't think people are saying it. So we're like, we want to see this fight. But these fights are going to cost us the rest. The fights are not as good as what they're going to cost us. And I'm going to say this one little point, and I'm done. And that's when we're talking about the whole Errol Bud thing about, you negotiate what get what you negotiate. It's Errol's fault, right? But the ripple effects is why we haven't had as good of a year since. We haven't had a year that great since. And because it's made the B-sides, they're trying to repeat that. So now they're resistant. And now the A side, so now what you have is a standoff. And that's what we have now, a standoff. So yes, it cost that one person got the benefit, but it cost the entire sport. And I think this was going to happen with this whole Tank Saudi situation. But that's all I got.
And then that's the big picture. That's a good big picture take. The smaller picture though, just like right now, like for the next 2 or 3 months, what does it get everybody doing? Tank and Shakur. It draws attention to Shakur. And what does Shakur have coming up?
A fight, yeah.
A fight with motherfucking
And that's why I said the timing of this is funny.
But he can't.
It puts the spotlight on Shakur, which is what they always do. Take the big name that's closest to him, push it, Tank, get the spotlight on Shakur fight. They're using Tank to promote Shakur while also getting the attention away from the fact that they have cash flow problems.
Shout out to Brashley McClendon with the 5-piece in the super chat. He says that guy that reported the 150 mil says he works for GTT Digital Team, and that turkey trying to keep it under wraps and give Tank an offer that he can't refuse. Yeah, the Eli Too Real. That's like his cameraman or some shit, I believe.
Yeah.
That's
but he already came. Turkey came on the damn press conference and said whoever win this fight got a big fight scheduled in May.
Yep.
He my dog.
So, it could be T.O. If T.O.
assume it could be people assume it's Devin Haney, right?
No, now we assuming it's Tank
too.
But it could be Tank. You know what I mean? We'll see what
assuming it's Tank.
We'll see what happens. I would rather. I've always told people this: if you give me an option to not get the fight or to get the fight under circumstances that I don't like, I'd rather get the fight under circumstances that I don't like. Everybody knows how I feel about everybody know how I feel about Turkey Al-Sheikh. Everybody know how I feel about that shit. But if I'm gonna get Tank versus Shakur, then shit, I'd rather get Tank versus Shakur sooner rather than later. Would be my take on it.
Hey, because
I just don't believe.
I think
I don't believe
100 last year for all this turkey money.
I don't believe $150 million for one fight would be something that he would do though. You know what I mean? I think because you guarantee to lose money on that fight.
Why not?
We also don't have proof that anyone got 150 million. There's no proof that anyone got 150 million. And just for clarification, when I say devalue the market, I mean devalue the fighters' purses, devalue the fighters' market share. Like when I say the market, I mean, okay, we're used to seeing you. You're building your name, right? You're building your name, and now fighter people are coming to see you. They're coming to pay. But if you are no longer fighting for your audience in the United States, let's say, I don't know, Newark or LA, wherever you are from, and now you're fighting at 2:00 in the afternoon on or you're buried on the undercard, guess what? You're not building your fan base at the same rate. So yes, I saw the comment section. I don't know who's drink. Yes, he is doing that because guess what? If you have less of a fan base that can sustain you in the actual market, you are now relying upon me, aren't you? And no one can match me. So I don't know if you ever worked in marketing or business. That's exactly what he's doing. We've seen it before.
I mean, I think 2027 gonna be
Rich. What's up, Rich?
What's up with y'all? Hey,
listen, what you bringing? What you bringing to the table, man? Happy New Year to you.
I'm bringing something obvious, something that Shakur said out of his mouth because I keep hearing people saying, I see Juke trying to attach Tank name to Shakur. And that's what y'all trying to do. Because I don't know when did Shakur the last time Shakur said Tank name. It's been about a couple months. It's been about a couple months now. It's been about a couple months. It's been about a couple months now. Wait, can I talk? Yeah, it's been about a couple months now, and that nigga ain't say his name at all. He didn't bring it up. He didn't say, "Oh, I could beat him. I could do this. I ain't do that." He didn't say nothing about that to promote this fight. So let's get that understood. And if he did, please show me. Please show me that he came out and said that. So all that stuff that y'all saying, man, that shit done sailed. That shit done sailed already, bro. Man, that shit done. He didn't say it on the Breakfast Club. They asked him. Wait, hold on. They asked him about.
But you said he didn't say his name. He did.
They asked about Tank. They asked him about Tank, and he said, "I don't want to talk about it." That's what he said.
Talk about Buddy.
That's what he said. I don't want to talk about it. He said it just like that.
I'm trying to. I can't use Shakur's name. I can't use Shakur's name to boost Tank's name because it's reverse. Because Tank name is bigger. Tank name can't be boosted by the mention of Shakur. It's impossible.
Yeah, stop attaching.
Right now, when you use
Stop attaching Tank name to Shakur. Back to elementary comprehension because I'm addressing a rumor that Turkey people are putting out about Tank.
Stop attaching Tank name to Shakur. Stop that. That shit done sailed.
I like it.
That shit done sailed already. That shit done sailed.
I like it.
Conveniently fucking used his name to build his entire
Stop using Tank name to you know what I'm saying? Stop using Shakur name to
build your Tank. I can hear you laughing when you talking, bro. I can hear you laughing while you're talking, nigga. Stop.
Hey.
Don't let me cook you niggas now.
Every time he come around.
That nigga Tank talking about Pitbull and Roach, dog. You need Shakur, nigga.
Rich came in capping his ass off.
Nah, you talking about Pitbull and Lamont. You need Shakur.
No, you don't.
Yes, you do, dog.
No, you don't.
Tank needs Shakur.
No, you don't.
I wanted to say, Happy New Year's to everybody, bro.
Y'all let me hear Paige, man. Paige, what'd you say, bro?
What's going on, bro? Happy New Year's to you, bro. Happy New Year's to your family.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year's to everybody on the panel, bro. Even though I don't like some of you motherfuckers. No, I'm just playing, bro. But no, salute to everybody, bro. Yeah, Rich, bro, you gotta stop that shit, bro. Cause last night, bro, we was on D1 channel, bro. You was making up excuses for Shakur. Now you gotta stop that shit, bro.
Ain't no excuses.
Hey, it is, bro. Every time.
Yeah, cause Rich be bullshit. What was he saying? Paige?
Bro, this nigga.
Let me hear Paige. Paige, what did he say, Paige?
Bro, this nigga got on there yesterday and was like, well, after Shakur already said if he go up to 147, he gonna put a rehydration clause on Devin Haney and
Was it Ryan Garcia?
Conor Benn.
Oh, Conor Benn.
Conor Benn, yeah.
Reach gonna come back and gonna say some. I bet you if he go up to 147, he don't put no rehydration clause on. Nigga, how would you know? And the nigga said it out his own mouth.
You put wait, you putting words in my mouth now.
So what you say, Rick?
I said he definitely hypocrite and he wrong for saying some wild shit like that. That's what I said. D1 was right there when I said that. And then I said that. Then I said, but I tell you this. Then I said, wait, hold on. Then I said that if he do go up there or whatever to any weight class, I bet you he won't come back down to a weight class like Tank did. He went up to 140 with Barrios, and then hold on. He went up to 140 to fight Barrios. Then he went back down, and then at like 136, he put a nigga on the rehydration clause. And I said, I put money on it. He won't ever do that to nobody.
Well, that's why I said, nigga.
That's why I said, nigga. Hold on. That's what I said, nigga.
Hold on. So who did he put a rehydration clause on after he fought Barrios?
He put it on Ryan Garcia.
Why did he put it on Ryan Garcia?
And he went down and put it on him. He went back.
Why did he do it though?
Went up so he went to fight like that, nigga. I said that Shakur would never do that, nigga.
Why would he do it? Why did he do it though?
So he can win the fight.
Fuck is you talking about?
No. He put the shit on the nigga because the nigga didn't want to make the weight.
142 and put a nigga on rehydration clause.
Is about advantage.
So why would so hold on, Rich. Let me ask Rich a question.
Let them go, y'all. Let them go.
Hold on. So Rich, let me ask you a question. Would you be a dumbass and let a nigga come in and play weight games with you, or would you catch the shit beforehand and make the nigga make weight?
Would I do it? I'm not Shakur.
No. We know what the situation was. The nigga Ryan kept playing weight games. At the last minute, he'd go back in the contract and rewrite the contract to make them actually fight at a fucking catch weight because the nigga wasn't even making 140.
Anything from 140, 135, 130. I don't care if it's Ryan Garcia or anybody. I got money that Shakur will put a rehydration clause on that nigga.
What's the difference? What's the difference?
From 140, 135, 130. That's what I'm saying.
Let me jump in, Rich. Hold on. So what Shakur Stevenson is saying, you don't believe him?
No, I said he wild for saying something like that, and he probably would do that at 147. I got him doing that, but I'm saying I bet you he won't go back down to no 140 or 141 after that and put a rehydration clause on the nigga.
That's a hypothetical. What Shakur Stevenson did say was, I don't respect Tank Davis's resume because he put rehydration clauses on people. But now he wants to put rehydration clauses on people.
Coming down.
In his own right.
Not so when he was going up.
They're trying to change.
No, that's what I said. That's what I said. No.
A rehydration. Hold on. He didn't say, because this is me y'all talking to. He didn't say I don't respect him because he's doing it when people are coming down. He said I don't respect it, period. Meaning doing it at all. It's something that I don't respect. And now he's trying to do something to people that he himself claims he don't respect. That would be what I would tell y'all on the first point. The second point, I love how people forget context, and I think Paige tried to point it out to y'all, but y'all were trying to overtalk him. Ryan Garcia had a rehydration clause put on him because Ryan Garcia was unwilling to make the weight of 135 pounds. He was calling out a 135-pound fighter that he was the clear B-side to, while simultaneously trying to make that fighter come to his weight class.
Facts.
So make sure y'all tell the whole story, because if Ryan Garcia was willing to make the weight, then he would have had the same clause that Frank Martin had, which was absolutely fucking nothing. You make weight, you get it cracking. But if you want to play games with me and you want to try to come in over, I know you're trying to play games. I'm going to sit there and I'm going to make sure I curtail that shit, and I'm going to be smart. You know who wishes that they would have been that smart ahead of time?
That's accurate.
With Ryan Garcia?
Hey, don't speak on that.
His name rhymes with Smebin Smaney.
Nah, KO.
But you gotta remember the context. But you got to remember context, though. Shakur said he would fight Conor Benn if he took the same rehydration clause he put on.
I thought he don't respect
Okay, if you want to remember context,
that was the whole thing.
Hold
on. He wanted the same hydration clause that Conor Benn put on.
Hold on.
Let me get
the clause that Conor Benn put on Chris Eubanks Jr. You do realize that's the exact same thing as Tank Davis's clause.
Yeah. But I ain't worried about Tank. I'm talking about and then people was asking
the same thing, bro. That's why we can draw.
No, it's not the same. It's not the same thing because he was coming down.
Conor Benn made him fight at a catchweight, and then he was
going up.
That means you're a hypocrite.
Because he was going up.
He made
because he was going up.
And then he gave him the 10-pound IBF limit, bro.
Tank moved up.
Hey, but this
because he was going up.
Tank is a 135-pound fighter.
Y'all are adding, and I'm gonna let
he went up to 136. And he went up to 136.
What I don't like that y'all are doing, bro, is y'all are adding some shit to Shakur Stevenson's train of thought that he didn't fucking say. He's a grown ass man, bro.
Yes.
He is a grown ass man. Hold on, bro. Stop, fam. He is a grown ass man, and y'all are adding to what he said to try to make an excuse for him. Oh, well, that's only if it's going up. Or only no, he didn't say that, bro. He didn't say that. Stop trying to add words to the nigga to try to take up for him. The fact of the matter is, he said, I don't respect niggas that do that, and he is trying to turn around and do exactly what he claimed he don't respect. I'm not fucking with that, bro. Now go ahead. Hold on, Rich. Let me go to Jupe, and then I got Dundrick, I got Truth up here, I got people that ain't spoke yet. Go ahead, Jupe.
Got all Tank riders, just the whole Tank riders go.
I said Jupe, Rich. Let her talk, and then I'm going to Dundrick and Truth. Go ahead, Jupe.
Real quick, they're trying to add a different, like you said, they're trying to add a different qualifier to justify Shakur being a hypocrite. And he is a hypocrite. But at the end of the day, the qualifier they're trying to add is still inaccurate. Because they're saying, well, he's adding a qualifier. I mean, he's doing because it's moving up. But Tanks did move up in both instances. Tank fights at 135. The max is 135. Again, the max is 135. So anytime he fights above that, he's going up. So in the instance with Barrios, he had to move up. That's our rehydration clause. He wanted to fight hit for his belt at 135. Ryan didn't want to do that. He met him in the middle, which means Tank had to move up because he's no longer fighting in lightweight anymore. It wasn't a lightweight title defense. So it doesn't matter. It's still the same thing. Tank had to move up. So even the qualifier you're trying to add is still inaccurate because he moved up beyond his real weight class of 135. So it's irrelevant to everything that y'all trying to argue.
Real fast.
Dundrick, talk to me.
What's up?
Jamal Charlo.
Yes, sir. Don't worry about 68 people. Charlo's gonna go undisputed.
With his lying ass. Jamal Charlo said he was fighting on January
30th. Put that out. He was live. Thing the subject became. You understand?
Boy, you just went under into like you in the water right now, nigga. We cannot understand nothing. Nah, nigga, you was in some scuba gear, nigga. We cannot hear you. We'll come back to you when you get that fixed. I was going to Truth left. Damn. All right, y'all go ahead. Rich, what was you trying to get in and cap on?
I wanted to say this. Hey, listen, I just wanted to say this one thing, right? This prime example, y'all attach your Tank name to Shakur.
What are you talking about,
man? It's prime example, man. It's over with, man. Y'all lost.
Already.
We need that clout, dog. We gotta have it.
Yeah, we got to be the first niggas in history
for real.
To take somebody. Y'all know what clout is, bro?
No, they don't know what they don't even know how to spell basic words. Of course, they don't know.
There's no way. He's the man.
So clout means for those in the context that we're talking about it, right? Clout means your influence or your power, bro, in business or in politics. So how can Tank or Tank fans be trying to attach Tank to Shakur or trying to get clout off of Shakur when Tank has more influence and power than him? Like
Tank ain't got nothing going on right now. That's why.
Again, bro. Again, his tweets are bigger news than people's fights. What do you think? Let me ask you something. If I do a video tomorrow, right? Let me ask y'all something. If I do a video tomorrow and I do a Shakur Stevenson Team Alifu video and I do a Shakur Stevenson Tank Davis $150 million turkey offer video, which one y'all think gonna get more traction?
don't know, but Rich got mad feedback.
You got all Tank people over here, so that's why.
You know what, KO? You know, this is a suggestion. Do only make when you're making the videos about Shakur versus T.O. Make it only about Shakur versus T.O. And anytime anyone comments about Tank, block them or make them pay or make them super chat.
You gonna have me block? You gonna have me block everybody?
Let's see. Let's
block the whole
chat. Put their money where their mouth is. See if they can talk about Shakur and T.O. without bringing up Tank. If they do, they owe money. Let's see if they can do it.
It's the Tank channel.
First of all, don't disrespect my channel, nigga.
Tank was not the topic today.
Man, you already know who you ride with.
Don't disrespect my channel, nigga.
You know who you ride with, nigga. Don't act like you
I'm kicking your ass off for at least 5 minutes.
Shouldn't be worried about Tank.
No, I'm just playing.
Don't try to fall back like you don't ride.
He always a fucking problem.
Stop talking about him. We can literally go without talking about him. They can't. I dare you. Matter of fact, at this one time, I tried to keep the focus on Shakur, and they'll be like, "But your boy Tank." I dare you. Make these dudes pay. Make these dudes pay what they weigh. Let's see.
Let me catch up on these supers real quick. Shout out to Drink More Water, 5-piece. No biscuit in the super chat says goalpost movers and hypocrites. All good when it's their favorite, but overly critical and dismissive of all facts when it's Tank. Same shit, different fan base. Damn. Shout out to Kurt Hurd. 10 of them things. 10 piece. No biscuit in the super chat. If Prince, Hazim, whatever was a hype job, selling out shows and knocking people out, what's Kurt gonna be when he loses? Just curious. Cause I watch his bio and he was popular as shit. Hated and loved. Damn. That's crazy.
Hey, Juke.
That's how much boxing matters.
Hold on, I'm back now. Hold on. Right. Nah, Rich, shut your ass up. I'm tired of your ass. But nah.
Fuck God.
That hurt my feelings. That hurt my feelings. I appreciate the show. It was a good show. I think Boots should have won the award, but you know, I'm biased. That's it. But I was. This conversation is funny because if y'all want to be technical, Ryan has never fought at 140 ever. He's always fought at 47. So Tank putting a welterweight on a rehydration clause makes sense. It's the same thing Shakur talking about. So I don't get what y'all get mad about. I mean,
they don't know.
Hey, all jokes aside, I'm not mad at that or none of that stuff, but I am mad what Shakur said though. But at the same time though, why y'all keep attaching Tank name to Shakur? I'm still asking.
They did. We didn't do that. We didn't. I'm gonna tell you. Sorry,
bro. The cat is out the bag, my nigga. Y'all spent years doing it, and now it is what it is. Y'all spent years doing it, and so when you make comments that you don't believe in because you hate somebody so much, then I'm gonna always remember. Hold on, bro, but you said this when Tank did it, but now you saying like, bro, that's just what I'm gonna do. So to answer your question, because I'm gonna always call out fake shit no matter who it is, and that's some fake ass shit, bro. That's some fake ass shit. Like so, basically, the only reason you didn't respect the shit because it was a nigga you was jealous of doing it. But as soon as it becomes beneficial for you to do it, you okay with it. Like I got so many things. So when it come to T.O., you'll bend your knee and you'll be the B side and you'll do whatever it takes to make the fight.
He said he do the same thing for Tank.
You got some. When it comes to somebody else though, you got all this bravado and shit. Yeah, all right.
He said he would do the same thing for Tank, dog. Don't be capping.
Yeah, that's cool. So why in his birthday club interview? I come in this. Hold on. I'm glad I got y'all here because I've been asking this shit, and I can finally have these conversations. Say, bro, why was he trying to make Team Alifu before he ever got in the ring with motherfucking Zepeda instead of trying to go after the Tank fight, bro?
Talk to him. Why?
Tank turned his back on Shakur.
No, that whole tweet exchange happened in October. He said that I looked at the lay of the land before my last fight and I pushed for the T.O. fight. So he been pushing for T.O. next this whole year before we ever knew the Tank and Roach rematch fell out. Before we ever knew Tank was fighting Jake Paul, he was already behind the scenes trying to fight T.O. while publicly saying he only wanted Tank. Can you explain why to us, bro?
I mean, he been chasing Tank for 3 years. He only had to chase T.O. for 6 months.
To the one promoter
that chasing Tank for 3 years, and he only had to chase T.O. for
How do you
6
chase
months.
a nigga by going to sign to the one promoter that he don't want to do business with?
Chasing him. What do you mean? In media headlines? Chasing him?
No, from the moment he said that, from the moment he said Tank wouldn't fight him, from the moment he said Tank wouldn't
I'm
fight him in
serious though.
2022,
How can I chase
He
you?
been chasing
How
that
can I
nigga.
chase you by going to do business with people that you don't want to do business with? How am I chasing you by doing that?
Man, I'm one of the heads of the
I mean, you
Shakur
can make it
committee,
how
man.
you can
And we
make
don't
it
want
whatever you
touch
want
our
to make
names
it, but
Tank
you already
anymore,
know
I'm
man.
they've
not
been
trying to
calling for
make
that
it
fight
nothing.
for
I'm
3
asking a
years.
We done
straightforward
with
question.
that
Shakur
shit.
been calling for that
Nah,
fight
bro,
for
we're
3
not gonna do
years.
this. This is me you
Tank put
talking
him on
to,
his
bro.
list, and
That shit never work
and
with
now
me,
he
bro.
act
You can try to
like he
talk
ain't got to
and
fight.
try to move the goalpost and deflect. You can all do
Nah,
it, but I'm asking a straightforward question.
Easy
If
answer.
I know, if it is public knowledge that you don't want to work with a certain promoter, and I go to sign to the promoter that you openly say you don't want to work with, how the fuck am I chasing you?
Hey, don't answer the question because all he gonna do is twist and turn your words.
hey,
I already been through
but then
this,
you'll
man.
say that, Tank
Joe,
reached
you
out.
know them.
I didn't say that Tank reached out. Shakur said it in an interview.
Yeah, Shakur told
So again, like don't deflect, bro. Don't like you bringing some other shit up. See this KO you dealing with, my nigga. That shit don't fly over here. So I'll ask the question again. If I openly say me, I'm Tank, you Shakur. I'll be Tank, you Shakur. If I openly say, nigga, I ain't working with no motherfucking Eddie Hearn because that nigga's a snake and I don't fuck with him at all, and then you go sign to him, how the fuck are you chasing me?
He not supposed to go to where he getting the most money.
Right.
What is that?
Y'all don't like being briskets.
Again,
right. I mean, and where Tank can get the most money.
That's another deflection.
And where Tank can get the most money.
That is another deflection.
And where Tank can get the most money.
Listen, bro, I know it's hard for y'all because shit gets
exposed.
It ain't hard.
It's where the money at.
No, I understand. I didn't ask you was Matchroom where the money is at. I didn't ask you what Turkey where the money is at. I said, because you said, sir, he's chased him for 3 years. My response was, how are you chasing me if you go sign to someone you know I won't do business with? Your response to my question, instead of answering the question, was, well, he ain't supposed to go get his money, KO. That's not what I asked you. It's not what I asked you, bro. I said, and I'm going to ask again, how are you chasing someone by doing business with someone that they refuse to do business with?
Shouldn't you do business with the highest bidder?
Again, that's not what I asked you.
Come on now.
No, you don't. You don't do business with the higher bidder. Sometimes the contracts be bad. What are you talking about?
That's exactly
not the question.
That's exactly where I was going.
Real bad for yourself, bro.
You got feedback.
You're making it real bad.
No,
you're making it real bad for yourself.
It's making it bad for Tank who turned his back on Shakur.
Why won't y'all just admit that he wasn't chasing them, bro? And then we can go to the next question.
That ain't that. Nah, we ain't gonna never admit that.
That's not everybody.
But y'all, and then not only that,
Hold on.
While you was at the Olympics,
Wait.
Maybe I can ask you this way.
So y'all basically,
if you want to debate me, and there's people that I say I don't fuck with, if you go over there to them, and you know I won't go over there, you know I don't fuck with them, you know I don't fuck with me, are you chasing me?
That's different.
Hold up.
Now it's different.
How's that different?
Ain't no money involved with that. That's different.
How's that different?
How?
That's
okay, then how can you tell Eddie Hearn not to pursue a tank fight? How can you tell Eddie Hearn not to pursue a tank fight?
Y'all gotta stop it, bro.
Why did he tell Eddie Hearn not to
Y'all boy picking up the goalpost and taking that bitch.
Moving it, bro.
I didn't answer every question.
It's green, dog.
Not to make the tank fight.
The only color that matters is green, baby.
Bro, why would I
do not to make it?
Again, bro, you're coming up. Listen, Joseph. What you're trying to do, bro, is you're trying to come up with reasons as to why Shakur did what he did. I'm not concerned with that. I don't care about why he did what he did. What I'm asking is, how is that chasing Tank? If you are going to Eddie Hearn, who everyone knows Tank Davis refuses to work with, how is doing that simultaneously you chasing Tank at the same time? That's what I'm asking.
Because that's where the money at.
But that's what I'm saying. I
But,
thought Tank was about the
First
money.
of
that's
all,
not
Tank
where.
about the money.
Is that
you
where?
He the
talking
money
Hold
man.
on.
money.
He the
Hold
money
on.
man.
You doing press
He
conferences
don't
at
want the money.
motherfucking
He
Howard
BA,
University with nothing in his back. Like,
that's where the money. That's where the money
dog,
at. Cool.
that's
No,
where the
no.
money
That's
at.
where the money at. That's where the money at. Cool. Is that where Tank's at?
Nope.
Exactly.
Hello?
Hey, and it looked
Hello?
like BBC
No,
and
no,
DC got the
Me?
money
no,
over there
quiet.
anyway.
Everybody be
So what's
quiet.
the problem?
Behave. No, be quiet, bro. Behave. That's cool. That's where the money at. Is
Right.
that where Tank is at?
And that's where he about to be.
No, nigga, no. It's
No,
a
that's
yes
where
or
he
no
about to be
question, bro.
because that's where
You
the
do
money
not have
at.
to cap this hard for that man, bro.
Nah,
What's the
dog.
yes or no question?
It's Tank. That's
That
where
is
Tank
where
about to
that
be
is
because
where
that's where
the
the money
is
at.
at. No, bro. No.
Boing.
That is where the
Boing.
money is at. Cool, no problem.
That's where
Is that
Canelo
where-
at. That's
is
where
that where
Terrence
Tank
at.
is at, bro?
What's
That's
wrong
where
with cross
Shakur at.
promotion?
That's where
What's wrong with cross
Keyshawn at.
promotion?
I didn't ask about Keyshawn.
I'm just
Is that
saying,
where
dog. That's where
Tank
the
is
money
at, bro?
at.
You
That's
see
where
how
everybody at.
you see how Captain? You see what Captain do for you, bro?
So now the PBC
Man,
can't
nah,
cross
dog.
promote.
Basically, you're just admitting that he wasn't. He's not chasing
Bro,
Tank.
No.
He's not chasing
why
Tank.
is this? Why is this question so hard, my nigga?
That's
So let me
where
ask
Adonis at.
okay,
That's
okay.
where Adonis
He said
at.
he went with his brothers,
No,
not
bro.
with Tank.
No, bro. No.
That's where Adonis at.
Niggas is not about to save nothing. We not saving nothing. We gonna get
That's
we
where
gonna get down to
Benavidez
this
at.
shit. Nope.
That's where Adonis at.
Is that where Tank is at?
Dog, come on, bro.
It's a simple question. Yes or no?
That's Tank. That's Tank fault.
It's Tank fault that he not with Eddie Hearn? What?
That he not with Turkey, dog.
Is Matchroom where Tank Davis is at?
Turkey, dog.
I didn't ask you about Turkey. I'm asking you about Tank, bro.
He went Matchroom for Turkey. He ain't with
he's
Matchroom
not.
for Eddie
No,
Hearn.
he's not. You're lying, bro.
He is
he's not.
he is with Matchroom for Turkey. He not
He
with
is
Matchroom
not.
for
He is
Eddie
not
Hearn.
with Matchroom for Turkey.
He is not.
I
Dog,
don't
he
give
is
a fuck
not
if
with
it's
Matchroom for Eddie
if it's
Hearn. He with
Riyadh
Matchroom
season,
for Turkey.
if it's Ring, is Tank over there, my nigga?
That's Tank fault.
I didn't ask you who fault it was. Is he over there or not?
No.
So if he's not over there and you go over there, how are you chasing him?
It's about leverage, dog.
What?
It's about leverage.
How
The
are
money,
you chasing him?
dog? When he got there, Eddie Hearn said the plan was for him to fight Floyd Schofield.
I don't care what the
Zepeda,
plan
then
was,
Tank.
bro. I don't care what the plan was.
The
Eddie
plan
can't
was
plan
for him to fight
Eddie can't
Schofield,
plan for him to
Zepeda, then
fight Tank
Tank.
if he don't have Tank signed. What are you talking about? What I'm asking, like, you said he was chasing him, and I'm making you admit live that he ain't chasing him. You just don't want to say
He
it.
is chasing him because Eddie Hearn was like, we gonna get the Tank fight.
So he's chasing him, but you just admitted that he went somewhere that he wasn't at. So how am I chasing you if I'm going in the opposite direction? That's number one. Number two, if he's not over there and he went somewhere that he's not at, explain how that's chasing him at the same time. If I'm going east and you're going west, are you chasing me?
Nah, look, dog. When he was negotiating with Eddie Hearn was like, "We got to build your name back up, so we gonna have you fight."
You don't know what Eddie Hearn was like. You wasn't in them negotiation rooms, bro.
They said this. They said I ain't making up this.
They also said that Shakur instructed them not to make the Tank Davis fight. So how is that him chasing Tank too? I could do this all day. I guess you don't want to listen to Eddie Hearn when he said that, though, huh? He meant something else, right?
Yeah, he meant something else, but y'all don't want to see it.
Of course he did. I'll let everybody else up now. I'll get you out. I'll get you out the hot seat, bro. You good? You good, bro? You got it. You got it. You got it, bro.
All you hear is, it's not Tank Davis. But you don't hear him say. But you don't hear him say that we gonna fight Floyd Schofield, then we gonna fight Zepeda, then we gonna fight Tank.
You got it, man.
So you ain't hear that same Eddie Hearn saying that shit.
I got some super chats I gotta catch, man.
All right, now you got super chats.
I gotta get some super
Go
chats,
take
man.
your
You
super
got it,
chats,
fam. You got to go think about what you said, man. Shout out to Rozilla being a member for 23 months. You can't make it 2 years, nigga. He say if Tank needs Shakur, then Shakur need Abdullah. Wait, he's scared. Shock Foster. Wait, he's scared. Keyshawn. Wait, they brothers. And Debo. Wait, he does. Damn.
Hey, hold on. That's the same.
Shout out to Ju. Hold on, bro. Let me catch my super chat. Shout out to Ju with the 5-piece in the super chat. She say, start running their pockets. Make the topic in live. Shakur versus T.O. only. If not, $10 per tank comment. See who fold. Damn,
Wait,
I'm gonna be rich.
hold on.
I'm gonna be rich.
It's gonna be tank.
I'm not done getting my money, niggas.
Let me
Shout out
say
to Brad
something
McClendon with a 5-piece. No Biscuit in the super chat says, if you're chasing someone and they finally come and offer to fight, why would you turn the fight down? We know for a fact Shakur did that. Shout out to Juke, 2P.
Post it.
No Biscuit in the super chat says, they chasing Big Macs at the Waffle House. Damn, now they serve that shit there now. Damn. All right, y'all go ahead, man.
Hey, knockout.
Hey, man, they full of shit, dog.
And we get
That's their logic.
you guys are
That's
gonna
their
be
logic.
fucking hurt.
Yes, Rich. Yes, Rich.
This the thing, right? I
What's
remember
that?
I remember you was saying this though like 5 or 6 months ago. I looked at one of your videos. I was like,
Yeah,
look
talk
at
to
this.
me.
I was sitting back and saying, look at this nigga, man, always saying some crazy shit, right? So so you was like,
I guarantee you, whatever crazy shit you think I said, I am about to cook you. But go ahead.
I'm about to say what you were saying. When Shakur said that, I feel like that me and Tank need to pick up the phone and talk to each other. But he's too arrogant. You remember he was saying that? You remember that?
Yeah.
And then you stepped back and said, nigga, you think you Bud. You said Shakur think he Bud. He shouldn't be doing. Who the fuck told him that he could even get on the phone? Basically, you know how you talk, man.
100%.
All right. So now you getting mad at him for making a fight with Tio, getting on the phone with him, doing all that stuff, and saying why he couldn't do that with Tank. You just
No. I didn't know. No, see, there you go again. There you go again, nigga.
Yeah, I ain't say that.
You can go to jail for that nigga get without a license.
You know you done fucked up, right? Let me tell you how. Number one. Hold on, bro. Hold up, fam. Number one, I didn't say nothing about having anything wrong with a Shakur and T.O. fight. What I am saying is wrong, and what I continue to say is, publicly you were doing interviews and it was Tank. Publicly, you said you would do anything to make the Tank fight happen next. Publicly, you said you'd be willing to go to the PBC when you were talking to Ariel Helwani. Leading up to your Williams Zepeda fight publicly, all you said was you wanted Tank next. After Zepeda, you want Tank. Every single fucking interview. But you just admitted on the Breakfast Club behind the scenes that you were telling all of them you wanted T.O. Right. You were lying publicly while privately pushing for the Timilifu Telefimu fight. That's what the fuck I said.
And for the record, Rich, that's how you use someone's name. The way Shakur just did with Tank, while he was actually trying to make T.O. behind the scenes.
Whatever.
Go ahead.
Y'all can go to jail too.
I'm making up shit.
First class user.
I wasn't saying that though. I understood you said that, Knockout, but you also was talking about why was he being so nice to T.O. It was someone, man. Maybe I'm hearing things. I'm calm, man.
He is.
Things. They said, why are you being so nice to him or how you made that fight with him? You were saying something about making a fight with T.O.
Yes. Why are you behind the scenes pushing for T.O. while publicly telling us that you're going to be pushing for Tank? Why are you publicly saying, hold on, why are you, I'll tell you everything I said, and then you can tell me where I'm wrong at. Why are you publicly saying that you're going to be a free agent while privately committing yourself to Turkey al-Sheikh and not even entertaining free agency? Those were the points I brought up. Do you disagree?
He is still a free agent.
Nah,
you don't sign straight to Turkey.
He's not signed to nobody, but
he's signed right now.
You did.
No, he's not signed.
He's not signed to nobody. Eddie Hearn said he wasn't signed to him, and Shakur said he wasn't signed to Eddie Hearn. Both of them said out their mouths.
Oh, he's got to be signed. He's fighting. He's got to fight January 31st.
And that's why
all he needs is the license.
Wait. That's why I respect Knockout, because when y'all was going around, some niggas on this.
Oh, he still owed Eddie a fight, so he's perfectly in.
Hold on.
He do, bro, because he pulled out of the Cordino fight, bro. What are you talking about?
Some of you niggas
pull out the Cordino fight.
He had a hip injury.
And you're going to
be definitely pulled out of that fight.
KO, I ain't asked you about that.
You keep getting cooked.
How you feel about Cordino calling out Abdullah? You think that's a good fight, KO?
Give me a second.
Yep, I want to
give me 1 second. I just want somebody to tell
beat the brakes off of him.
Let's get it. What Eddie on stage for then?
Eddie is the lead promoter.
For the license.
That don't mean he signed to him.
For the license.
Why he on Shakur's side?
For the license.
He's a promoter.
You guys are being
So
lied
he's
to.
your core promoter then.
Hey, I'm
His
going
fight.
back.
No, they need him
with-
for the license.
Right.
going
So
by
he's Shakur's promoter.
I'm
So when
going
Shakur said, when
I'm
Shakur
going
said
by what Eddie
when
Hearn and
Shakur said he went
I
to
ain't
the
listening
higher
to
ups.
none of y'all.
Hold on.
I'm going by
When
what both
Shakur
of them
said he went to the higher ups before his fight with Williams Zepeda, he committed to them and he pushed to get them to make the Team Alifu fight for him. When Turkey Al-Sheikh, a week after Shakur Stevenson fought, said that Shakur has told us he's going to let his hand heal and then we'll have him back early next year. That's not him already committing himself to somebody and not exploring free agency.
I swear these dudes
We don't know. We don't know what he asked for.
They don't pay attention.
Man, if
I
Turkey
swear
coming in,
they're got
So
blindfolds
no.
on.
I'm just curious. So Turkey Al-Sheikh said he committed to him, said that he's gonna be back at the beginning of the year. Shakur said he was talking to them before the Zepeda fight to try to make this Team Alifu fight. That's the fight that actually happens. And what Turkey said actually came true, but he didn't commit to them ahead of time.
That's not signing.
You guys are
It's not signing.
Hey, what I'm saying is,
What are you getting at?
what I'm saying is, Eddie Hearn said that he ain't signed. Shakur ain't signing.
Did Shakur Stevenson do any of the shit he said he would do to try to get the Tank fight?
No. Nope.
What do you
Hell,
say?
he
He
would do?
I mean, was he giving the offer though?
Because the whole time he knew he was fighting
Did the
Theo.
PBC do anything to try to get the Tank fight?
Yes, and then Shakur told us about it. Yes. So we got a yes for Tank, a no for
No, I'm
Shakur,
talking about
the
after the Zepeda fight. After the Zepeda fight. After the Zepeda fight. After the Zepeda fight.
No, it's too late. It's too late. It's over.
No, it's not too late.
Yes, it is.
No, it ain't too late.
It is. Because
After the Zepeda fight, did the PBC do anything to get the Shakur fight?
And yes,
After the Zepeda fight, Turkey already let it be known that Shakur's next move was.
Thank you.
Yeah, we already had a plotted banks. Come on, baby boy.
Words, but Eddie Hearn told us that he
Hey,
was
just
told
like
not to pursue Tank.
just like he let y'all know what the next move
Hey, believe it or not,
But hold up. But Shakur told us a different move though. The whole time leading up to Zepeda though, and y'all cool.
He said he wanted Tank. He couldn't.
He said he wanted
Joseph, stop.
Turkey want Tank.
We don't know what. We don't know what's behind the scenes.
Turkey want Tank.
To conclusions. Jump.
He said he wanted
No, y'all
T.O.
already
and
answered.
Tank.
It was a yes for
He
Tank, but
said
no
he
for
wanted
Shakur.
T.O. and Tank. I heard that out of his mouth for years
And I
now.
heard Eddie Hearn said he was told
Turkey
not to
want
fight.
Turkey want to fight.
Okay.
Sure he did. Yep. Whatever.
He still want to fight.
Okay, but then how come he didn't make an offer a long time ago?
Yeah, what the fuck are you guys
You
talking
know,
about?
Tank-
How
Because
come
that
the
nigga
man
beat no women.
and this amount of money
Thank you.
We
like
don't know
not
what's
make
going
an
on.
offer to make the fight? What the
Turkey
fuck
wants
is
this.
going
Turkey
on?
wants that. Turkey claimed he wanted Benavidez versus Smith, but did we get it? No, we didn't. Okay.
Hey,
let's move on.
Callum turned it down. So what?
Oh, but no, we can't turn it down.
Not Mr. Unlimited $1
$1,000,000. That's what y'all said.
Callum turned it
He got
down.
Not
unlimited.
Mr. Unlimited $1,000,000 not being able to make a fight.
How?
Hey, when you duck a turkey fight, that means you wouldn't want to fight.
Right.
You got the turkey fight, Joe.
Right.
Narratives these guys
You don't want no. You want soft touches. You want soft touches.
That's what y'all told us. Y'all told us Turkey is the greatest thing since sliced
like
bread. He
Pitbull
makes
Cruz.
Shakur the one who wants soft turkey.
Hey,
Which one
is it? What's
Hey,
wrong?
Turkey
said I'll send that nigga some gloves.
Hey, like Turkey
I'll send that nigga some gloves.
Hey, like
Turkey said I'll send that nigga some
if you want them
gloves.
soft touches, go with go with Oscar. I mean, go with Eddie.
Shakur told him not to make the Tank fight. How come Eddie Hearn said that Shakur told him not to make the Tank fight? Why?
No, Turkey said I'll send that nigga some gloves.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, right. So that means so he don't have unlimited funds.
How come he's not sending offers?
So he wasn't any money. But I thought Turkey had money. A Ferrari is less than $100 million.
Man, he said
I'll send one of the biggest.
Hold on a second. You can't say that. You can't say that Tank unwilling to work with Eddie in one sentence and then ask why that nigga told him don't try to make Tank fight in another sentence.
I'll send one of the biggest names in boxing some gloves, but I'll pay for all these secondary niggas. But he just gets some gloves.
Thank you.
Because they all get money.
He ain't sending no Ferrari.
All getting money.
All right, bro. Y'all got it, my nigga.
Where's Tank's Ferrari? He got all this money.
That's the nigga. That's the
Tank
nigga y'all
proved
want.
that
That's the
nigga
nigga that y'all want
So
Tank
he
Davis to
fought
bless his
Tank
villain ass
before
events with. All
Tank
right,
got
bro.
on. Tank got
He
on
got
$1 million
all this
worth
money.
of games.
Thomas
Said he ain't never
Jr.
asked for no big fights,
He
but he
got
asked
all
for
this
2
money.
Ferraris.
And he got all this money, but he ain't sent not a dime over yet. Okay, he got all this money though.
Bro,
Okay,
Tank
he
said
got
he
it.
the devil
Hey,
dude.
Tank got on
Y'all let
$1
me
million worth of
y'all
games.
let
Said
me
he
y'all let
ain't
me
never
open up
asked
the panel to some
for no big
newcomers, bro.
fights,
Where's the money?
but he
Where's the
Y'all let
asked
me
for
money?
y'all
2
let me open up
Ferraris.
the panel to some newcomers, y'all. Y'all hold up. Let me open up the panel to some people that just got here. Thomas, what's up,
They
man?
cooked already.
Cooked.
Thomas, you there, bro?
Oh yeah, I'm here. My bad.
What's up, bro? What you got for the show, fam? Welcome up.
Hey man, hey, first and foremost, the very for sure, man. We go tomorrow for sure. The very best to everybody heading into this new year, man. Be safe out there. Be with your family. Enjoy this time, man. No minute is ever promised to us, let alone another day, man. So live it up in that moment that we got, man. I'm excited to see the close of this year. I was hoping for a big year in 25 because 24 was such a huge year. I thought it was going to trend in that direction. Hopefully 26 pick up where 24 left off. And we get these fights. And hopefully people will take the blinders off of that goddamn eyelids, man, so they can see what the fudge really be happening up in these YouTube streets and up in them damn rings too, man, and facilitating fights, bro, because a lot of times it don't be what people think it is. And hopefully Tank, because it got to be that ninja, because hell, he ain't had a fight. This nigga currently is a fugitive, by the way, running for the law on
Yeah, he running
probation.
from the police. Yeah.
Right, he running from the police. But
Yeah,
so
the
apparently, Turkey know where he at though. Isn't that crazy?
and only the only nigga that really see the film is a civilian, and Jake Paul who just got his ass laid down
Right.
by AJ. Shout out to AJ, man. Hopefully he get better too. But
These
yeah,
be the niggas. I don't mean to cut you off, Thomas. These be the niggas y'all choose to listen to. Wrong about retirement, running from the future, but these niggas y'all listen to when it come to what his plans are for 2026. Y'all go ahead though.
Except for his own voice.
Y'all go ahead.
Is he
Go
not
ahead.
planning on
Hey,
Pitbull
but
and Lamont
Kale, you know
Roach?
things are subject to change, though.
Man, he
Yeah,
Is he
yeah.
not planning on Pitbull and
Man,
Lamont
he
Roach?
Pacquiao
Just like that,
Pitbull.
Jamal.
Be a
I fight
rematch.
Hold on,
that.
y'all let
Every day
Thomas
Man,
something.
finish because I gotta go
Pacquiao
to P Hunter.
Pitbull.
Y'all let Thomas finish because I
Yeah,
gotta
I'm
go to
about
P
to
Hunter. Go
leave.
ahead.
Hey, but to continue my thought, man, the Popos, Dade County Police, man, who first and foremost knocked on his door 5 days later after he was visibly seen dragging some lady off the court and came and picked him up. 4 years after that, after a call was made, came the next day and knocked on his door, picked him up, took him down, processed him for a fictitious call about him getting beat. Or about her getting beat. And then they now have possession of this Mickey Fricky going into a highly secured venue that got
One of the most
cameras
popular clubs
galore.
in Miami. Talk to him. Yep.
Facts. Go up to the stage where you ain't even supposed to touch people. Pull this broad up by her.
Pulled it through the kitchen. Yeah, fact.
Man, dragged her by the hair. Got video tape, and they let a nigga like Jake Paul see it, and they came and picked him up 3.5 months later.
2 months
knock
later,
on his door.
October 28th. It's December 31st. Still no charges. Keep going.
You know, shout out to Miami-Dade Police Department because they allowing this nigga to be Wesley Snipes in real life, dog. And Tank, get your ass together, player, because you got to turn yourself in so we can get a fight later on down the line somewhere.
Yeah, turn in, bro.
With these ninjas that they hate on, they say that you got to prove yourself against when they ain't fought nobody near competition of you. So,
What? Whatever, nigga.
shout out to my good brother Banks Hayes up here capping. Shout out to JoJo Jackson. You know what I'm saying? Where's your brother at, dog? Shout out to all my good brothers. Shout out to my man Rich right there that be, you know what you be doing, dog. I feel bad for whoever got in a relationship with Tank a long time ago in your family, man. We gonna wish them the best.
Come on,
shout out to my man. Shout out to D-Roy, my man Pay, Hunter, and G. I'm just messing with Rich. That's my dog, man. Shout out to all y'all, man. Happy New Year to you guys.
P Hunter, man. What's up? Hold on, y'all. Let me go to P Hunter, man.
Core opponents got 33
What's
losses.
going on? What's going on, KO? What's going on, chat? What's going on,
I'm
channel?
chilling,
Everybody on the
man.
panel?
What you got, bro?
Happy New Year's, Happy New Year's.
Yes,
My whole
sir.
thing about this whole Tank and Turkey and Shakur and everybody, one, Shakur talks way too much. And the more he talks, the more people are paying attention to him and they're catching him saying certain things. Then he'll kind of like say one thing to kind of like go back on it. Because to me, it's twice he could have probably really pressed Tank to make that fight. Because when he said, well, I didn't want to be shelved by the PBC, yada, 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 you have a team who's led by Jay Prince for the most part.
Mm-hmm.
He'd have been like, he could have easily said, yo, he'll fight or he'll sign only if he gets the Tank fight first.
Right.
So that you could press that issue. Or be like, yo, this is a one-fight deal. We want Tank first. And Tank would have probably been like, all right, yo, if I lose, we get a rematch, yada, yada, yada. Then with the whole Lamont Roach thing, because I didn't know about this until Lamont Roach opened his mouth, because he likes talking too much. When he said, well, the Shakur fight was kind of be made, but he said he's going to go with T.O. And I'm like, well, I don't think at that time T.O. was the bigger fight, especially since Shakur, again, running his mouth, said back in the day, well, belts don't matter no more. Well, okay, well, then wouldn't you rather fight the guy who just went toe-to-toe with Tank, which is more than likely a bigger fight to the public's eye? And if you beat Lamont Roach, now you could really, 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 really talk crazy to Tank. I beat somebody that you couldn't do nothing with. I beat him easily. I beat him whatever. Now you're putting more. You pressing this man right now.
You know what you're describing, P. Hunter? You know what you just described?
What?
A nigga that's actually chasing Tank. Keep going.
Oh, so that's what, because even when it's street stuff, when you want to press somebody about something, you press them. And that's especially when you could get him cornered. In both cases, he could have really had him cornered, because in either case, if Tank's team would have said, nah, we don't want him to be the first fight, you're ducking. That's an easily, everybody would have been like, oh, Tank's ducking Shakur, because that would have it would have sounded like a duck to me. And
you know what?
What?
Fighting common opponents, saying you'll take anything or whatever to make the fight happen, just guarantee me to fight. What you're describing is someone chasing someone. That's what you're describing. Salute to you, because you understand the assignment. That's what you just described.
And so, like somebody just said, Jay Prince don't do business with PBC. Jay Prince is a businessman. He's going to do business with money. Or is Jay Prince thinking, hold on, if I let Shakur fight Tank and Shakur loses, I have no value in Shakur anymore.
Yes, because it ain't really that though. It's just the situation with him and Al Heyman though. Like they ain't got no relationship. Yeah, they got their own issues. And
money makes a relationship.
Hey, that shit done sell, so stop talking about it, man.
Shout out to Context, man. That shit ain't never selling. Them niggas fighting. You crazy? I know you scared. Exactly. That shit ain't selling, bro. Shout out to Context and Perspective with the 5-piece in the super chat. Stephen Espinoza already said the PBC didn't send an offer to Shakur when he was a free agent, but Shakur should have pressed the issue more. They didn't send an offer because the nigga didn't want a one-fight deal. He didn't want a one-fight deal. Why I'm gonna send you an offer if you already put a non-starter in there that we not with? Well, they're looking for a replacement for Lomachenko at the time. Tank Davis. So just so everybody understand, bro. Tank Davis, Canelo Alvarez, Anthony Joshua when he was a huge name, when he was a champion at heavyweight. The deal you get from them is a one-fight deal with a one-way rematch clause. You ain't getting nothing else, bro. You get a one-fight deal, rematch clause that they get to activate if they want to. You don't get to get a rematch clause on your behalf. You don't get to get a multi-fight deal to get a tune-up to fight them. No, nigga, you gonna get a one-fight deal, and I get a rematch clause if I want to. Like, niggas is like, y'all acting like y'all don't understand how this shit go. It's crazy to me, bro. Hey, it's been that way forever. Floyd Mayweather in his heyday, one-fight deal, rematch clause if I want one, if I feel like I need to run it back with you. That's it. That's all, bro.
Hey, but is that not smart business though?
No, it's not.
But Top Rank offered him 5 fights for $15 million, right?
If you feel like you're gonna win the fight, and you know that fight holds the key to everything that you claim you want,
let's talk about this Top Rank deal that you were so sure that he was gonna sign, which was 5 fights for $15 million, right?
Yeah, $3 million. No, it was.
Yeah, $3 million.
I thought it was a 3 fight. I thought it was 3 fights, $15 million.
Yeah, $15 million. He done made that in 3 fights, and then Tank is on the card for next.
Well, how you know how much that man made?
First of all, you don't know how much he made. That's the first thing. The second thing is, yes, we talk about money or whatever, but nigga, you gave me pad work Padley and motherfucking you about to give me Schofield.
He was trying to get Schofield.
You about to give me Cordina. You about to give me Cordina, and you gave me Williams and Pater, and now you finally fighting Team Alifu. Well, guess what? Top Rank already got Team Alifu. Top Rank got champion Raymond Muratalla. Top Rank got Abdullah Mason. Top Rank got motherfucking Josh Taylor at 140. They got all these fighters from 135 to 140 that are better than who he was signing to fight over there. I don't give a fuck about the money at the end of the day, bro.
Okay, all right. Now we don't care about the money, but because
if you go back, see, y'all don't listen to what I say.
Do you agree that Andy Cruz is about to beat Muratalla?
I wanted him to sign the Top Rank or PBC because of the fighters that they had for him to fight.
Do you agree that Andy Cruz is about to beat Muratalla?
I don't know. I would favor Andy Cruz probably, but I'm not sure.
All right, so you with me then?
But this is the same Shakur Stevenson that agreed to fight Raymond Muratalla next on Twitter, and they shook hands and all that shit going into his fight with Artem, but then he went the other direction. You do know that, right?
Top Rank ain't put Muratalla on the table, dog.
How you know that?
Tell the whole story.
How you know that?
Because he wasn't re-signing with them. Why wouldn't put nobody on the table either, bro? Like, why would you put somebody that you don't know going to be with you?
Did Shakur say that?
Yeah.
No, he didn't. You're lying.
Yes, he said you wasn't on the table, bro. He said that, dog.
Okay, I will say this: Top Rank is not.
I got one question for KO.
They do that crazy stuff, but I've never known Top Rank not to unify when they have both the champions.
But they was about to lose Shakur.
Right, exactly. So if he would have stayed,
they weren't gonna put Muratalla. They weren't gonna put Muratalla up there.
That's my whole point. Hayes, listen to me. That's my whole point.
Okay, my fault.
They have never. My whole point is, yes, if Shakur is not resigning, then no. Why would they put him up? Because one thing, and that actually kind of goes to our point about what Espinoza said about them reaching out for Tank versus Shakur, is that Top Rank only is hesitant to make fights when they don't have both fighters in a stable. But if Shakur would have re-signed, I do believe they'd have made him versus Muratalla, because they've never had a situation where they had both champions and didn't unify. It's only when one person isn't under their stable, like Tank versus Shakur, which makes sense why when Espinoza said, hey, we reached out to Bob, and he was like, when he said that, he said, I don't know what he's going to say, but I know we didn't get far trying to make you versus Tank. And again, he would do the same thing. Why would he give Muratalla to Shakur if Shakur is leaving? He's looking out for what's best for his stable. That makes sense.
Did he not make?
I'm with you, but even though
during Shakur Stevenson's time at Top Rank, did he not? Was he not the most decorated fighter from 126 to 130? Did they not get him fights?
Yes, he would.
So then, why would we believe that if he re-signed him, they wouldn't give him fights, bro?
It's about the money, bro. It's about that. It's about the $15 million for the 5 fights.
Now it's about the money, but
yeah,
it's also about
you can go and get that money in 3 fights.
Do you want to see him?
Okay, granted, I don't know the money. Okay, we said we don't know the money, but granted, he got $15 million in 3 fights, as opposed to 5.
That's cool. That's cool, but $15 million in 3 fights against who?
Against what was supposed to be Floyd Schofield. And then Zepeda, who was #1 in every sanctioning body at 135,
it wasn't no
and then against Teofimo Lopez, who's the reigning champion.
So you're gonna ignore Joe Cordina?
Yeah, it wasn't supposed to be no Floyd.
I mean, didn't he fake a hand injury to get out that fight once y'all shitting on that fight? And then
that's why you
never answered my question. You never answered my question. Do you like the Cordina versus Abdullah Mason fight?
No.
You don't like it?
Nah.
Okay.
I mean, it's a good showcase fight. Abdullah gonna step on him.
I mean, all right, okay, all right.
It's a good little showcase fight.
If you don't like it,
how
you
many
don't like it.
How many fights?
So if Abdullah Mason took the fight, you shit on him like you shitted on Shakur.
Abdullah Mason would be taking the fight coming off of Joe Cordina winning at 135 pounds. Shakur was taking the fight coming off of Joe Cordina getting knocked the fuck out at 130. Like, you do realize that, right? I don't know. So, maybe you laughing at yourself.
So it's good because Cordina just won his last fight.
No, I just said I don't like the fight. It's not a great fight. It's a showcase fight. But Shakur Stevenson would have been fighting him moving up, coming off of getting knocked the fuck out. Abdullah's fighting him coming off of winning a fight.
Okay, I got you. I respect it.
And the fact that you even comparing Abdullah and Shakur lets me know that you know Abdullah is that nigga too, by the way.
I ain't never said Abdullah was no savage.
Yeah, for sure.
Abdullah is savage.
How many fights did
I ain't never said Abdullah wasn't a savage.
How many fights did Shakur sign with Eddie for?
We don't know because he
it was
before
it was 2. What?
He had
some people said 2, some people said 3. But the sneaky thing was the Williams Zapata fight. That was a Golden Boy fight. Eddie didn't make that fight, so that technically wasn't a fight through Eddie. So he could still owe Eddie 1 or 2 fights through Matchroom.
I mean, but the rumor was that Eddie kind of dropped him behind the scenes.
Why Eddie was the promoter.
Because he was hard to negotiate with.
That's not the reason why, man. Eddie Hearn.
All I know is Eddie Hearn is by his side right now, and this is a Matchroom card. That's what I know.
Yeah, because he got the license.
Knockout.
Not because he got Shakur.
Ain't nobody else ring. So Turkey ain't got no relationship with nobody else.
Nah.
Top Rank. Team Alifu signed the Top Rank.
Hey, Knockout.
They own the card too.
Hey, Knockout. These same people that's on your panel was saying PBC was gonna promote the fight 2 or 3 months ago. You remember that?
Who said that shit? I told y'all that was bullshit.
Yeah, I know you said that, and I remember.
Who said that? Who said that? Who said it? Who said it, Rick?
Who said it, Rich? Come on, since you said on this panel, which of us on this panel said that?
Which one of us said it, Rich?
Hey, Thomas.
That nigga don't know because he be making shit up.
I mean, I was
Stop riding that nigga dick without a license, nigga. Stop that shit, bro. You gonna go to jail for that shit.
You heard me say that?
Y'all hold on a second. My dog came up here. Nardi, what's up, bro?
What up, bro? Yeah, what up with y'all?
What up, Nardi?
Can you hear me, man?
I'm chilling. Yeah, we can hear you good, bro. What you got? Yeah, we can hear you loud and clear. What you got for the show, man?
Oh man, I can't hear y'all no more. Damn.
Oh damn, we can hear you though. Damn. All right, I'll let you fix
I'm gonna
it,
drop
bro.
off and come right back on.
Okay, that's cool.
Hey, Knockout. So you saying that nobody was saying that PBC was gonna promote the fight?
I didn't hear anybody.
There were people who said that.
I saw the report. I saw the report, but I shot that shit down. That shit didn't make no sense.
Exactly.
And I was hearing that Shakur was with Lou at a
Nah, he not with no one, man. He already said it
at but he was using.
Eddie Hearn said in the interview that he not with.
Y'all hold up, Nardi, you there?
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I'm right here. Can you hear me?
I can hear you loud and clear, bro. What you got for the show, fam?
Oh man, I'm just sitting here listening to this good show, listening to these good brothers. You know, I got a lot of respect for everybody up here, but it's something that it's certain things that I'm hearing that I just ain't feeling, man. Like this man Shakur, the footage is out there of him contradicting what he's saying. This like the simple fact is niggas up here debating that shit. And the evidence and the proof is right there. Like niggas didn't even make compilations about him saying one thing and then saying the other, from the rehydration and shit to other shit too. So I don't see how a nigga could sit up and debate some shit where the shit is right there. And see, that's where I look at shit like this. Like a woman, you feel me? Like my granny, you feel me? She gonna be like, if I do some domestic violence shit, she gonna be like, oh, my grandson, she hit his hand with her face. You know what I'm saying? He didn't do nothing. You know what I'm saying? That's what your mama gonna do. That's what your granny gonna do. Y'all do know it's okay for y'all to say, hey, man, that nigga was capping right there, bruh, but that nigga could fight his ass off. Y'all do know that's okay, right? Because what y'all just made Knockout do, Knockout just could, and I ain't saying this because he my boy, could be, hey, you know, you my boy, I fuck with you too, Rich, but he just cooked the shit out of y'all on like he was having a barbecue for a New Year's Eve party.
Nah, dog.
Nah. Hey,
Stuttering and everything, bro.
Nah, Nardi.
The
So what I'm saying
rehydration, I agree.
You know I fuck with you, Nardi, but you wrong.
Let him finish. Let him finish. You saying some real shit. Let him finish.
Okay.
I'm gonna land my plane right here.
Uh-oh, you went out, bro.
See, because he was talking that shit.
Nah,
Them boys,
y'all work for the goddamn internet
That's
over
what
there.
happened when you talking that bullshit.
Dog. Shout out to real quick though. Shout out to ASOS Stain with the 5-piece in the Cash App. Shout out to D with the 5-piece in the Cash App. My dog Dundrick. I think that was you, right, Dundrick?
Nah, they ain't me. They ain't me right there.
Okay, all right, my bad. Then shout out to D with the 5-piece in the Cash App. Nardi, you back? Nardi? That boy got two. That boy got two phones.
That boy on that road runner.
Got two phones.
Jay Prince done hacked this shit.
Hey, listen,
Jay Prince said you gonna start talking about Shakur.
Hey, listen, man. I want to tell everybody, bro. I'm finna run. Got to get ready for this New Year's Eve party. Everybody, happy New Year's to everybody, bro. I hope everybody be safe out there. Much love to everybody. We're gonna bring in 2026. We're gonna keep bringing this content, keep working, keep grinding. So please hit the like button on the way out if y'all could. Subscribe to the channel if you're new here. Thank you, everybody, for your support. And we'll be right back live to our regular schedule next week. We'll be dropping some content through the weekend, too. Daily content as always. But salute to everybody. Salute to Miss KO. Salute to everybody up here on the panel. Everybody in the chat. I appreciate y'all. Be safe. Happy New Year. Happy holidays. And we'll catch y'all. We'll catch y'all later on. Everybody be easy, man. Take it smooth. See y'all soon.
131.
All right.